The following is The following is a presentation of Husker Radio Sports. Your exclusive home for North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics is right here on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. You can also hear all the action at www.huskerradio.com or on the KODY mobile app, available for free in the Google Play or the App Store. Now let's send it to the voice of the Irish, Tanner Struckman.
A Saturday of basketball here. Tanner Struckman, glad to be with you on a Saturday afternoon. From the McGann Activities Center, it is high school basketball. St. Pat's, the Lady Irish and the Irish boys pick up win number 1 last night. And now today get Bridgeport in town for their home opener here at the McGann Activities Center. Welcome into our Quick Stop pregame show. Just around every corner, fast, easy, and convenient, with 6 locations throughout North Platte, all those locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial, on the road everywhere. It is Quick Stop as we dial this one up from McGann. Glad you're with us. Tanner Struckman here. Night 1 last night. St. Pat's, good start. They got wins over Sutherland in both girls and boys. Picked up wins in JV as well over Sutherland that night. So it was a 4-0 sweep for the Irish. And now, it's a tough one. This is a tough one here from McGann as Bridgeport in town. This is a quality program for the Bulldogs. And Bridgeport, on the girls' side, it's going to be one of the best in Class C1. There's no doubt about it. This is one of the best programs in the state, on the western end of the state for sure. And in C1, they are, in some publications, the number 1 team in the state, and for good reason. St. Pat's has seen this group for a couple years now. And it seems like they just haven't had anybody graduate. And they have, but the Loomis Girdle twin sisters are back. One a senior, one a junior, and they're really, really good, poised to have a great season. But St. Pat's would like to play spoiler here today. 1-0 with a win over Sutherland last night, 46-27. This is a Bridgeport team, though, that scored 93 points last night in a win over Perkins County. They can score, and they can score in bunches, and they're tall, and they're quick, and they're athletic. They've got really all the pieces for a deep run in March in Lincoln later on this year. But St. Pat's would like to say, hey, we've got some players on our side as well. See what we can do against the Lady Bulldogs of Bridgeport. Again, it's brought to you by Quick Stop, just around every corner. Fast, easy, convenient. 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Tanner Struckman again with Jack Connon on the video producing side here today. Got some good video producers, I think, for 2022, 2023. We're excited about that. If you're watching online, we welcome you in from anywhere, North Platte or Bridgeport. Welcome the fans out west that are tuning into our broadcast here today. We'll have the varsity game to follow this one for the boys as well. JV girls, by the way, really competitive. 41-38, Bridgeport got the win. It went down to Bridgeport had the ball last, so they were able to run out the clock. But it was a heck of a game, really, really tight. So I'd expect, the JV boys was a good one as well. St. Pat's won that one 59-46. So far, been a very competitive night. We'll see what the girls varsity can bring. Both teams come in 1-0. Bridgeport again a winner last night against Perkins County, putting up 93 points and only gave up 27. That's the impressive thing. St. Pat's gave up 27. Only scored 46, so there's a little difference in those two games. Lady Irish didn't look quite polished. It's a young team. It's going to take some time for them to gel. There's no doubt about that, but boy, they'd like to see what they can do against, again, probably the best team they will play all season long. St. Pat's Bridgeport coming up here. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back and hear from the head coach, Kelsey O'Neill. We'll recap the win over Sutherland last night and preview the matchup with Bridgeport. It's all next. You're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio's KODY.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
The St. Patrick's Catholic Church Christmas Boutique is back again, December 10th. Make plans to attend this year's boutique at the church at 415 North Chestnut from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on December 10th, with lunch served in the parish hall. The event includes a bake sale, crafts, jelly, jewelry, and many other exciting items that are on your Christmas lists. The annual Christmas Boutique is December 10th at St. Pat's Catholic Church from 10 to 3. Stop by to fill out your Christmas lists and get some early shopping done.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte, providing medical testing that is easy, convenient, and efficient. With 2 convenient locations in the Westfield Shopping Center and in the Health Pavilion, Pathology Services is available for all your testing needs. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of the North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
Welcome back on our Quick Stop pregame show here from North Platte St. Pat's McGann Activity Center. Coach Kelsey O'Neill, game 2 for the Lady Irish. You picked up a win yesterday, 46-27, something like that, I think. A 16-0 fourth quarter run. Not exactly probably the way you saw this game scripting out, but pulled within 3, obviously, right at the buzzer of the third quarter. And then fourth quarter, I don't know if anything changed, if you did anything different, but obviously the game went differently.
Yeah, I think our girls kind of settled into getting into season a little bit. And, those first few quarters are a little jittery or a little jumpy, but they did a nice job of kind of settling into what they know how to do. Also helps when Tanya is able to play back into the game. And, she just brings a sense of composure for those girls and an energy that is really nice, and they feed off of that.
Yeah, I think 17 turnovers, probably too many for your liking. But good news is a lot of them self-imposed, maybe just a little too anxious or a little too aggressive at times, and just sometimes getting down the court, trying to go down a little too fast.
Yeah, and you never know what to expect after your first game. And we, after watching film this morning, they know exactly what they did. They know exactly what we need to clean up for tonight, and we're not going to play perfectly. And I didn't expect perfection, but they're willing to put in the work to make those corrections. So I'm looking forward to see how we can make some of those adjustments after last night and change what we need to do.
Bright spots.
Yeah.
Kara Roberg, really good game from her. 13 a game is going to be awesome from her. And Jensen, I thought those two stood out to me.
Yeah, Jensen played really well. That's some quality varsity minutes for her, and she hasn't had that before. So it was good to see her kind of step up, and she knows what her role is. We ask her to, get the rebounds, be a presence in the paint, and to start being more of an offensive threat, and she really exceeded our expectations, to be honest with you. So I was super proud of her, and Kara, we're just going to get steady time out of her for the most part. Sometimes she's on and sometimes she's off, but that's okay because whatever she lacks in offense, she's going to make up for on the defensive end for us.
You mentioned defense. Kinsey, she has a sister named Jenna, and boy, there's moments where you're like, wait a minute, she learned a thing or two from her sister because you're not going to lose a loose ball. She's going to be down there in the scrum.
Yeah, you can't push Kinsey around too hard, and I think she's had a little bit of practice with that, but she also she's pretty disciplined. We ask her to stay in help side, she stays in help side, she recovers out. She just kind of has that go-get 'em mentality, and some of that stuff I can't coach, and it's kind of nice to just have that naturally, and Kinsey's one of those kids that has it.
Game 2 for the Lady Irish, 1-0, 1-0 Bridgeport. This is a whole different ball game. This is a C1 who look to be at the top of C1. I don't think it's a stretch at all to say in game 2, this is the best team you'll see all year.
100%. And what an opportunity for our girls. We talked this morning about this is a chance for you to really showcase what you have the ability to do. And we expect, there's going to be high points, there's going to be low points. They might go on a run, we might go on a run. And to be honest with you, I don't really know what to expect. I feel like the preparation we've done and the conversations that we've had and the adjustments that we've made, I feel like we can compete with them a little bit here. And I want to see what our girls are able to do with those things and take what we've learned from last night, apply them to tonight. And our goal all along is just to get better every single day. So whether that's at practice or whether we have a game the next night, we need to get better than what we did the night before. And I'm looking forward to see how we handle that.
When you have a 6'3" player on the other side, there's a lot of different ways to try to defend her. Not a lot of teams have had a lot of success with her over the years, and so she's just a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. And her sister does a nice job of getting her the ball. So we're going to do what we do defensively, continue to just, dig in on it a little bit, maybe apply a little bit more pressure, make that pass a little trickier to get into her, and she's going to have her points, and we know that, but just to try and contain them from driving in, we want to that dribble drive, we want to try and stop that. And rebounding is going to be huge for us. That is something we can control. And just when the shot goes up for us to go find a body and get some of those rebounds, and hopefully that benefits slowing down on offense, just kind of working the ball.
St. Pat's, Bridgeport, game 2 from McGann. Nice to be home, right?
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah.
Well, best of luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll continue pregame after this.
A proven track record of success. It's what you expect, and that's what you get from Lindemeyer Law Office of North Platte. With more than 130 years of combined legal experience, the attorneys at Lindemeyer Law Office have handled it all with personalized and aggressive representation both in and out of the courtroom. Attorneys Robert Lindemeyer, Amanda Spikert, Kent Florum, Shantae Durham, and Kent Turnbull are ready. Having the right experience in court is critical. Call Lindemeyer Law Office at 308-534-6740 or visit flatrocklaw.com.
Are you tired of fixing that old fallen down fence? Or maybe you're just ready to replace the one you have. Lazy TS Custom Fencing in North Platte is here to help. I'm Travis Cooley, the owner of Lazy TS Custom Fencing, and I specialize in all fencing needs, from barbed wire in the sandhills to the backyard fence in town. I also offer tank setting, snow removal, and any skid loader service required. Call today for a free estimate, 308-539-9579. Lazy TS Custom Fencing of North Platte.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center here on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. We're also broadcasting on HuskerRadio.com with live video as we get ready for Game 1 of 2 of our varsity doubleheader here. St. Pat's girls 1-0 taking on the Bridgeport Lady Bulldogs at 1-0. We're about 7 minutes to tip off here. Take a closer look at St. Pat's 1-0 after a win last night, 46-27 win over Sutherland. Great start for the Lady Irish. They jumped out right away. 14-4 after the first. At one point led in the first quarter by as many as 14. Looked like they were going to be, have a really well-polished game. And to Sutherland's credit, they battled back and made it a 6-point game at half. Kind of stayed around 6 points. Irish always had the lead, but it was around 6 points. It was never very comfortable. And then at one point, right at the end of the third quarter, Sutherland hit a 3 to make it 30-27, the closest they'd been since the start of the game. And you thought, all right, fourth quarter is going to be a battle now. Tanya Hyrigs is in some foul trouble at that point. She'd been sitting for the last couple minutes of the third quarter. Didn't start the fourth quarter either. And so you really felt like this is going to be a battle down to the wire. Irish went on a 16-0 run in the entire fourth quarter. Did not give up a point in the fourth quarter. Ended up getting the win. Again, 46-30 or 27. So it's kind of a great first quarter, great fourth quarter. Middle ones weren't so great for the Lady Irish. Self-inflicted, though, I thought. 17 turnovers, as you heard Coach O'Neill talk about, but a lot of self-inflicted. Sometimes they get in press break and get ahead, or not press break, but just transition, get down the court. And sometimes they get a little ahead of themselves and commit a dribbling infraction. Sometimes it was trying to go inside a little too quick. Sometimes you just need to slow down the game or maybe get on the same page as their teammates, and that obviously will come with time as they get a little more chemistry on the court. Remember, this is a group with Tanya Hyrigs as a senior, been playing as a freshman. She's never played with this group for the most part, though. Reese Fleck, Kara Roberg had quite a bit of time last year as bench players, but the rest of them didn't play hardly any varsity time with this group, and so it's going to take some time for this group to gel, and obviously that was a good way to get it started. But positives, mentioned Kara Roberg, 13 points, career high. I thought she was terrific in that game. The sophomore all over the court, 5'7" sophomore with a career high 13. She doubled and then some her career high. And also I thought Jensen Becker, I can't say enough about the way she played. Not only 9 points, 14 rebounds, but again, defensively, I don't think she gave up a bucket down low. Now, she's got a much bigger test tonight. Bigger, tougher, stronger. I mean, all around. This is the best post player that St. Pat's will see in Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. More on her in a moment. But at least St. Pat's has a little bit of height to try to contend. Last couple of years they've played Loomis-Girdle. They haven't had any height down low. Jensen Becker didn't play a whole lot last year, and so you got a little bit now. She's got a tall task. This is, again, probably as good as it's going to get down low, but I thought overall she played a really good game last night, and boy, she'd like to do that again here today. And Tanya Hyrigs, 14 points. It wasn't a marquee game for her, but she got her points. She created a lot of shots, and for St. Pat's, they were able to dribble drive and get a lot of good looks. Didn't hit a lot of them, but They were able to get there. Didn't shoot real well at the foul line, 9 of 21. That's 13 points they left on the board. So you get those, and you feel like you're able to stretch that game open a little bit more. Obviously, easier said than done. But 1-0, and now you get the Bridgeport Lady Bulldogs. And Bridgeport is a quality team. Dave Coolin's in his third year. He's won 51 games in those 3 years already. And he obviously a very short third year so far, only one game in. And he's got a great program. He's got a great culture. And this is a team that is absolutely, I think, got its eyes set for a C1 state title by the end of this. They moved up a class to C1, ironically. Their boys are actually D1. They dropped a class. Girls went up to C1. C1's a good class, but this is a team that in some publications are number 1. Lincoln Journal-Star's got our number 1. Omaha World-Herald's got them number 2. They were 26-2 last year, lost to Hastings St. Cecilia in the state title game, 40-38. They got 4th 2 years ago, so they've been down there. They've got good experience, and I think they want to get back there and win it this year, show the West how it's done. Best finish, though, in girls' history for Bridgeport. 4th, and I think 26 wins, maybe a school record only loss in the regular season was to Adams Central. Who did they lose from last year? Well, Natalie Keenan Virgil graduated, 5 points per game. She had a monster game against St. Pat's out in Bridgeport last year in January. Ellie Klein graduated as well, one other senior, but overall 87% of the offense is back. So, yeah, they're pretty well loaded. And you look at the Loomis Girdle sisters, and that's where it starts. Ruthie is the 6'3 post. She's a Colorado commit to play basketball next year. She's played in 81 games in her career. She'll get to 100. Not in double figures, only 3 times, believe it or not. She's a great foul line shooter, 61%, but last year was 69%. That's huge as a post, obviously. And she dominated at St. Pat's last year, especially in the SBVA game. 26 points in that SBVA title. She's very, very, very good. She's Bridgeport's all-time leading scorer already as just starting her senior year, and blocker already as just starting her senior year. So, yeah, she's loaded down low. I mean, she's really, really, really talented, and 1,500-plus points in her career. And then her sister, Olivia Loomis Girdle, that's not enough. The junior guard, lefty, really shifty, really can drive, tremendous ball control. That's the thing that really, I think because she moves so well, is almost tougher to guard than her sister, even though she's 6'3", because she can just dribble through a defense like no other. And, boy, if she can get her outside shot going really well, like she's done at times, she's unstoppable. Over 1,000 career points just starting her junior year. 17 points per game as a freshman. Last year she averaged 20. She had 18 and 10 in the 2 games against St. Pat's. She's got some offers. No doubt she'll be going somewhere to play college ball as well. Who else besides those 2 then? Well, Brooklyn Mormon, a junior sharpshooter from the outside. She averaged 12 a game a year ago, 56 triples. She had 24 in the game 1 against St. Pat's in Bridgeport. She can really shoot the ball from outside. Mackenzie Likas is a senior who averaged 6 points per game. She had a huge game 2 against St. Pat's at the SBVA title, had 18 points there. And then Grace Dean, the junior, at 3 points and 5 rebounds a game. There are several players on this team that would be the number 1 or number 2 option at a lot of other different schools. Here, they're just, they've got the Loomis Girdles, Twin Sisters, who are right at the top of it. But there's a really, really quality program. Dave Coolin's a great coach. He's won a state title when he was at Juanita Palisade under the boys program there. So he's experienced there. And so he's trying to do that with Bridgeport. We're going to pause for National Anthem. We're going to come back with starting lineups, tip-off, in our girls varsity game next on Husker Radio.
Travel, assist, pick, score, and win. Basketball terms you'll hear during the game tonight and terms that apply to the purchase of your next vehicle at Swift Auto Center of North Platte. Travel to 821 East 4th. Gretchen and I will be happy to assist you with your buying experience. Pick a vehicle that is exactly right for you and your needs. Score when you purchase from us a vehicle you love at a price you love. You win next time you go to the game in your new vehicle. Come and see us. We are Swift Auto Center of North Platte, and on the web, swiftautocenter.com.
Whether you're at the work site or on the trailhead, you need an ATV that goes above and beyond the expected with the power and performance to work harder, technology to make every obstacle easier, and a time-tested promise of quality and dependability. When duty calls, you need the 2022 Honda 4Trax lineup. Available now at Budke Power Sports under the big red roof right off I-80 North Platte. Then you'll learn how life is better on a Honda ATV. For riders 16 years old and older, Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
We've got the power at Budke Power Sports.
When it comes
comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
This is Nelson Jett of Team Perlinger & Jett of Great Plains Realty in North Platte. Give us a call for all of your real estate needs. Whether you are buying or selling, we are here to help you with your next move. Make sure to check us out at teamperlingerandjet.com. As proud supporters of the St. Patrick's Irish, we are excited to wish them the best of luck in their 2022-2023 school year activities. Go Irish!
This is Marty Trashinsky. I'm proud to help sponsor another year of sports for our St. Pat's Irish teams. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, I'd be glad to help you out. I've been handling civil lawsuits, criminal cases, and general legal matters here in North Platte for over 30 years. Like our Irish teams, I know how to win. Call me at 534-4837 or visit my website at troshlaw.com. Experience you need, results you want, and let's go Irish.
Back here at KODY, 1240 AM, 106.1 FM. Tanner Struckman with you as we get ready for a tip-off girls varsity game here. St. Pat's and Bridgeport in town, making the trip here. And should be a good one here between the Irish and the Lady Bulldogs. Let's get the starting lineups for these two squads. I'm trying to find the last starter. I don't know if I got it for Bridgeport, so I'll check that here in just a second. But Olivia Loomis-Girdle, the junior, 20 points a game last year, 6 rebounds, 6 assists as well. Great player. Brickman Mormon, the junior, number 1, 12 points a game. She had 56 trays last year. You also have Mackenzie Likas, a senior, number 22, 6 points per game, 4 assists last year. She had 6 of 8 threes against St. Pat's in those 2 games last year. Ruthie Loomis-Girdle, the senior, number 23, gets to start, 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 blocks per game. And starting lineup rounded out by, I think, Ellie Schluterbush there, the freshman, I think is getting the start here today for Bridgeport. It is. Dave Cohen, third year, 51 wins in that span. For St. Pat's, they'll start Kinsey Kimberlin, the 5'5 sophomore. She had 2 points last night against Sutherland. Kara Roberg, the 5'7 sophomore, a career day, 13 points against Sutherland last night. She hit a couple threes as well. Tanya Heirigs, the 5'8 senior, now only needs 32 points to break Kaylee Coomer's record, averaging 17 a game last year, 14 last night. Reese Fleck, the 5'5 sophomore, had 8 last night. And Jensen Becker, the 5'10 junior, career high, 9 points, 14 rebounds against Sutherland. Kelsey O'Neill, first year. Cole Herrick as the assistant. Glad you're with us. Irish in the all-whites today. Bridgeport in the purples with gold numerals. As they're on the left, St. Pat's again on the right to dial this one up, our first of 2 varsity games here from McGann at the MAC. Glad you're with us, and welcome, settle in for some high school afternoon basketball. Loomis-Girdle on the left and Jensen Becker on the right. Tip is won by Loomis-Girdle, and Schlotterbusch gets it. She'll bring it into the forecourt here for the Bulldogs quickly. Ball comes left wing into the corner to Likas, out to the wing now. She'll go inside for Loomis-Girdle, got leaked underneath and puts it in. That's going to be, if it gets that easy on the pass, then it's going to be awfully easy for Bridgeport. 2-zip. Bridgeport Bulldogs take the lead. Irish break the press here. They're going to get Kara Roberg in transition. Layup for her, and the front court doesn't go. Put back by Becker is blocked. Rebound picked up by Tanya Heirigs, and the Irish get a second opportunity. Couple offensive rebounds. You like that? Jensen Becker had 14 again last night. Backdoor pass right into the hands of Olivia Loomis-Girdle. Turnover North Platte St. Pat's, and here comes Loomis-Girdle. Olivia, the soft junior, kicks it out. Schluterbusch with it. Top of the key, it comes into the hands of Likas. Into the right corner. 3 launched by Brooklyn Mormon is in. Well, she had 56 last year, and it's 5-zip Bridgeport. Irish break the press again with a pass to Fleck at midcourt. He'll get it into the hands of Becker. She'll find Heirigs on the near wing. Tanya driving baseline. That's cut off. Comes out to the corner. We're a minute in. It's Bridgeport 5-zip on your scoreboard, brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Bulldogs dropping back in a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Heirigs with it on the near wing. Comes to the top of the key and resets here. Ball comes left side to Kinsey Kimberly. She'll penetrate. Float a shot over Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. Misses it. Rebound. Fought for. Loomis-Girdle's got it. And Bridgeport looks to run with a 5-0 advantage. 6:39, quarter one. Comes left side, Schlotterbusch with it. She'll launch a tray. Well short. Backside rebound. All Tanya Heirigs off the miss. And it's St. Pat's ball. Trailing again 5-zip. Heirigs brings it into the front court. She'll be asked to probably do a lot in this game against Bridgeport. Finds Reese Fleck between the circles. Extended zone. 2 guards out top really coming out to put pressure on St. Pat's. Fleck with it. Picks up her dribble. Needs help. Looking. Finds Kinsey Kimberling. who dribbles back right wing. And this is a team that not only scored 93 points last night, but they only gave up 27 to what I think is going to be a decent Perkins County team. Driving his Fleck, kicks out, around the perimeter. Hyrigs with it, left side. Kinsey Kimberling, open three-pointer for her. Short, but an offensive rebound, Kara Roberg. Another third offensive rebound for St. Pat's. Kimberling drives, floats a shot in the lane, doesn't go. But, boy, you like the aggressiveness, I think, from her. Bridgeport the other way. Olivia Loomis-Girdle going coast to coast, left to right, drives in, bounces off the defender, and puts it in. Loomis-Girdle with 2, and it's 7-0 Bridgeport early on. 5:39, quarter one. Fleck in the backcourt. Coach O'Neill going to take a timeout. They were in a little bit of trouble. We'll take it to 7-zip North Platte St. Pat's. A timeout here from St. Pat's. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio.
North Platte welcomes Hilton True Wide's newest brand, True Hotel. You'll be greeted by their spacious lobby and friendly staff. Play a game of pool or relax on the patio by the fire pit with your favorite beverage from the well-stocked pantry, including wine and beer. Enjoy a state-of-the-art 55-inch television in your room and complimentary hot breakfast buffet. Earn and redeem Hilton's Honor Points. Book your True Guaranteed Best Rate at Hilton.com. The True by Hilton at exit 179 just off I-80 North Platte.
Just like the athletes on the field, court, or track, your heating and cooling units will work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed when the air conditioning stops running cold or your furnace shuts down. Call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit altogether, and that's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. Tanner Struckman with you as timeout taken by Coach O'Neill here. I think maybe just to settle the team down a little bit. Down 7-0. You know, I've gotten some good looks. Kinsey Kimberling's been aggressive. You like to see this sophomore. She's not afraid go in and shoot a basket. She's got 3 attempts already, and none of them have been bad looks. Reese Fleck in the backcourt. Pressure here on the press. Gets it to Kimberling. Kinsey dribbling in the backcourt. Near midcourt. Comes across the timeline. Works that right sideline. Bounce passes off the foot of Olivia Loomis-Girdle. It'll remain with St. Pat's on the far sideline to cue it in. Bridgeport, a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer from both Loomis-Girdles, and Mormon with the 3. I mean, that's probably the first 7 points, exactly what Coach Kuhn would want, I would imagine. That's what those 3 do a lot. Reese Fleck driving, baseline 15-footer, banked in. Nice shot on the left side by Reese Fleck to get things started for St. Pat's, down 7-2. Good take, though, right around the defender on the near wing. Here's Olivia Loomis-Girdle over the top pass, tipped by Jensen Becker and stolen away by Hyrigs. Hyrigs into the front court, right to left on your radio dial. Hyrigs pulls up on the wing, crosses over, lost control of the ball, gets it back, falls down, going to be a reach and foul, a hack on Bridgeport, their first foul of the ball game. And that'll be number 1, Brooklyn Mormon committing the foul. And in comes the first sub for St. Pat's. That's Gabby Swift, the 5'6" sophomore. She comes in for Roberg. So Irish force a turnover. You like to see that as well. Inbounding is Hyrigs, in line left. Got to get it in somewhere, needing help, and throws it out to the wing to Becker, who kind of saved her a little bit. That timer was going close to 5 seconds. Hyrigs hasn't attempted a shot yet, hasn't been able to get much. Right wing, she's got it, tip ball, but into the hands of Kimberling out front. 4:50, quarter one, down low to Swift, works on Loomis-Girdle, kicks back out of the wing, throws it right into the hands of Mormon. She's got numbers in the front court, Schluterbusch with it. The freshman going to drive in, layup on the left side is up and in. Ella Schluterbusch, the freshman, has her first points. It's 9-2 off the first turnover from St. Pat's. 4.5 to go in quarter one. Hyrigs in the backcourt, gets a screen and will dribble across the timeline. Still have yet to get a shot for 22. She'll skip right side for Kimberling. Top it comes to Reese Fleck through her legs into the hands of Schluterbusch. She's got Mormon in the front court who go get a layup on the left side, and she'll put it in. And she's got 5 early points. Back-to-back turnovers has ballooned the lead up to 9, 11-2 with 4:10 to go in the first quarter. That's what a team can do like this. They can really score in quick. They're a fast team. Here's Swift driving left side, picks up her dribble, comes out to Fleck, who ball fakes and goes baseline, stops, pops, shot, no. Backside rebound hauled in by Olivia Loomis-Girdle. Irish got to get back, tip ball. Reese Fleck has got it for St. Pat. She'll drive in, layup right side, yes! And Reese Fleck has 4 points. Second turnover leads to a bucket. 11-4, St. Pat's trailing, 3:45 quarter one. Again, you got to try to get a stop on the other end. Olivia Loomis-Girdle driving. Defender falls down. Shot doesn't go. Got her own rebound, though. Put back, yes. Nobody came over to clear her out. 13-4. Missed the first one, but it was in a great spot for the offensive rebound and the putback. Irish have handled the pressure really well. Now they get Swift leaking under, but Ruthie Loomis-Girdle swats it out of bounds. And we've got multiple subs set to come in. Grace Dean, the junior, coming in for Bridgeport. Kara Roberg back in, and in for the first time is Macy Cox, the 5'6" junior, as Fleck and Kimberling go to the bench. Heirigs, end line left to send it in. 3:24, quarter one. Needs help. Gonna have to get it in. Finds Swift out in the wing. Gabby dribbling the ball. Will hand it back off to Heirigs. Quarter one. St. Pat's with 4 points from Fleck. She's gone to the bench. Cox on the right wing. Dribbles once, comes back by the top of the key. 2-3 zone here from Bridgeport. Heirigs gets it. She sees a lot of attention. High post, it's Roberg. Right side to Cox. Good ball fake and drive. She'll take the long two on the right side. Tried to bank it. No. Got her own rebound, though. Put back is blocked. Got it down again in the corner. Fought for. It's out off of St. Pat's, though. But, boy, I like that aggressiveness from Macy Cox. I'm not sure she attempted a shot yesterday, but I like that she went after that one. Took a shot, got her own rebound, went right in, tried to draw a contact and didn't get it, but that's a good aggressiveness that you need to see. Here's an over-the-top pass, Loomis Girdle, too easy. Loomis Girdle. Becker kind of slipped down, and it's 15-4 Bulldogs, 2:40 to go, quarter one. Cox in the backcourt, looking for Heirigs at midcourt, tip stolen away. Mormon on the right side will drive, pass left. Schlutterbush misses it. Offensive putback, though. Olivia Loomis Girdle has it, and it's 17-4, and those quick turnovers is what can really stretch a lead open, and it has, to a 13-point advantage. Heirigs splits two at the top, pull up long two, top of the key, too hard just by a rare margin. That's her first attempt of the ball game. Into the front court comes Brooklyn Mormon. Bulldogs leave 17-4 with 2:10 to go here in the opening quarter. And the ball comes right into the hands of Kara Roberg. Tip stolen away on the sideline. Kara has some numbers, but holds up on the wing. Probably the right decision there. That's the third turnover force, though. Heirigs near wing, attacking this zone. Roberg has it right side. Kara dribbles once, comes up top to Macy Cox. 1:53 to go. Opening quarter, St. Pat's with 4 points from Fleck. She's getting ready to check back into the game. Heirigs, no-look pass for the defender. Her teammate wasn't looking for the ball. Now Mormon into the front court driving. Mormon will take it into Roberg and draw a blocking foul. Misses it. She'll get free throws, and that'll be Kara Roberg's first foul of the game, the first foul for St. Pat's of the game. And free throws for the first time for either team. With 1:40 to go in the opening quarter, Brooklyn Mormon, the junior, 61% at the foul line a year ago. It's a team that, really good teams shoot the foul line well. 66% as a team. Reese Fleck in for Bridgeport. Alexis Hill, a senior. And I think Mackenzie Likas came back in as Ruthie Loomis Girdle gets her first break, as does Schlutterbush. 1:40 to play in the first. 18-4 lead for Bridgeport here in quarter one. Second free throw, Mormon just a little bit long. Rebound tipped around. Dean has it for Bridgeport. Can't give a good team a second chance. Now Mormon gets a three. That one missed, and the rebound goes into the corner, let go. And it will be St. Pat's ball. 92 seconds in quarter number one. Our game coverage brought to you in part by HD Management. They're ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you. Whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales, see Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte. Macy Cox working the backcourt. Fouled. Bumped and fouled by Olivia Loomis Girdle. That'll be her first foul. Team's second foul. St. Pat's ball facing the press again. Irish have turned it over 3 times, but I don't think any of them, they haven't been this deep in the backcourt. Maybe a couple errant passes at midcourt, but they've been able to break the press for the most part pretty well. Here they do with a couple dribbles into the front court to Kimberling, and she comes down with the ball and apparently travels with it as she calmed down. I don't think she came down clean, and it'll be Bulldog ball with 1:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Bridgeport won both of these games in the series last year. They put up 80-some points at home against St. Pat's last year. Here's Hill driving, kicking up top. Mormon with a ball fake, not shooting. Man-to-man defense from the Irish. Likas has it near wing. She'll dribble with her left, come to the top of the key, to the left elbow, drives in, splits defenders, throws one up. She's going to get called for a travel. 4th turnover on the Bulldogs, trying to just take one too many steps in there. And with 1:01 to go in the quarter, it goes back to St. Pat's. Heirigs getting a breather, scoreless in this game. Irish get it into Kimberling, back to Cox in the backcourt. Long way to go. Still got to get a long way to go. 53 seconds, down to 2 or 3 seconds left in the clock. In the backcourt, there's a 10-second call. And that's right, because it was at 1:01 when the Irish got the ball. It's now at 50 seconds. 5th turnover on the Irish. Tanya Heirigs will check back in. I don't think she'll sit a lot in this game. Of course, she got in foul trouble last night. That limited her time a bit. She has not picked up one yet, so I think she's going to play a lot of this ball game. Ball comes into Mormon in the left corner. 48 seconds inside to Dean. Dean backs down, turnaround shot up. No, backside rebound, Kara Roberg for North Platte St. Pat's. Now you can bring it up unimpeded, well, at least one-on-one. And Reese Fleck will do those honors. bumps off the defender, spins at the free throw line, turns around and shoots, banks it, doesn't go. Rebound Bridgeport, good box out by Grace Dean. Here's Olivia Loomis-Girdle in the front court to Mormon, running the court. Mormon driving, backdoor pass to Hill. Her shot up and in. Alexis Hill, the senior, has a bucket. It's 20-4, Bridgeport. And Hill knocks it out at the last second on the inbound as well. 19 seconds, quarter one. St. Pat's here trailing Bridgeport. 20-4. Inbound comes to Reese Fleck. She'll pass across the timeline to Roberg. Has some numbers in the front court. Passes a little ahead. She puts her foot on the end line, and that'll be a turnover, St. Pat's. Sometimes a press is designed to maybe get you going. You see that 2-on-1 up ahead. Looks really enticing. Irish know that also well. They did that to teams for years on press. And teams would get ahead of themselves and turn it over in the front court just like that. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball comes near side. Brooklyn Mormon with a 6 with 5. She'll drive in, take a 10-footer. Misses it short. Rebound out off St. Pat's with 2.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs will inbound it underneath their own hoop, far side, Mackenzie Likas. They line up on the elbow. They crash down. Ball comes out front. Open three. Launched at the buzzer. No, and that'll end our first quarter of play. It is Bridgeport leading North Platte St. Pat's 20-4 at the end of the first quarter here at McGann. Timeout, and we're coming back for the second quarter next. You're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio.
Academics, athletics, band, music, speech, drama, art, quiz bowl, skills USA, cheer, dance. The North Platte Catholic Schools are thrilled to offer something special for every student. I'm Brad Braithwaite.
And I'm Maddie Krebs, and we are the activities directors for St. Pat's High School. The fall sports season is the perfect time to say hello and thank you to our sponsors, fans, parents, and athletes. We are grateful for everyone who supports the Irish on the field, the court, and in the classroom.
Stay up to date this season by checking the calendar on Sycamore and the North Platte Catholic Schools Facebook page. Go Irish.
Hey, Tyler, come here for a second.
Yeah, Dad?
Now, it's your first season running the combine. What should you always do?
Always look up and look out for overhead power lines.
And how far should you...
Stay away from power lines and poles, at least 20 feet away in all directions.
I think you're ready.
Let's do it.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
It's 4:57 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. Next time you're hungry, head to Dave's Place in North Platte for the best homemade pizza and wings. Dine in, carry out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. Start of the second quarter, Hyrig's driving down the lane, looking for Jensen Becker with a bounce pass. Comes off the foot of Bridgeport. That'll be St. Pat's underneath their own hoop. All 4 points from Reese Fleck. Ball comes out to Hyrig's. Deep three on the left wing is too hard. Long rebound backside is to Olivia Loomis-Girdle. That was the first 3 attempt of the game. Loomis-Girdle driving, bounces off the defender and puts it in. The lefty with 8 points to start it off for Bridgeport. And the lead is 18. And Kimberling in the backcourt in some trouble. Kinsey dribbling. Crosses over, gets through 3 defenders, breaks the press, stops, passes. Roberg in transition, shot over Loomis-Girdle, won't go. Becker with the putback, doesn't go though. Good look though on her second board. Loomis-Girdle pushes tempo into Mormon in the front court. Waits for transition players, finds Ruthie Loomis-Girdle, right block, yes. She's got 6, it's 24-4, and the Bulldogs out and running. Hyrig's breaks the press herself. Hyrig's gonna drive. Pull up left wing, 3 in transition, well off the mark. She was falling to her left, and that's where the ball went. And the Irish yet to score in the first minute. Other way, Fleck takes it away rather. Fleck's into the front court one-on-one with Loomis-Girdle. She'll pass left. Hyrig's will set her feet, launch a tray near wing, doesn't go. Rebound out long to Bridgeport. They control the ball. They'll get it up ahead to Schlutterbush. The freshman will drive in on Roberg, go to the left side, throw it up, no. Offensive rebound, put back, yes. Olivia Loomis-Girdle has 10. It's 26-6 Bridgeport. That's the style of game they want to play. Tempo quick. And there Reese Fleck driving, takes an extra step and turns it over. 7th one of the game for St. Pat's. Grace Dean checking back in for Bridgeport. Gabby Swift will check in for North Platte St. Pat's as well. St. Pat's again, sometimes just get a little too ahead of himself, just like Reese did there. Took an extra step. Jensen Becker comes out, so the Irish go small here. With 6:28 to go in the second quarter. Olivia Loomis-Girdle with it. Left side is Schlutterbush over the top. Pass Loomis-Girdle. That's right there and pretty easy. She puts it up and in. She's got 8. Not much Irish can do about that if they get that good of a pass. Swift at midcourt breaks the press, drives herself. to the left block, stops, kicks it out, tip stolen away by Mormon. Irish getting turnover happy. Brooklyn Mormon into the front court now with 6:06 to go second quarter. Dean to the, hits the rim there, and the rebound to Swift. I think she was intended for Ruthie Loomis-Girdle and hit the rim. It bounced into an Irish hand. Under 6 to play in the second quarter, and there's a block foul on Bridgeport in the backcourt. That will be the third foul on Bridgeport, and the first on Ella Schlotterbusch. With 5:53 to play here in our second quarter. Inbound comes to Hyrigs. Yet to score a point. Comes near side to Gabby Swift. Left corner, Roberg, long 2, foot on the line. Just good. Ruthie Loomis-Girdle on the rebound. Bridgeport with 5:44 to play. Tip ball at midcourt. It's kicked around. Irish going to go hustle it down, and they're going to pick it up. Bridgeport going to pick it up. They throw it into the hands of Kara Roberg. Turnover. So the Irish have it. Ball comes into the front court now for St. Pat's. And it will be Kanya Hyrigs into the left corner. Hyrigs, backdoor pass. Kara Roberg open 3 in the right corner, knocked down. Kara Roberg's got her first points on a triple. Good assist from Tanya Hyrigs. And St. Pat's has it now. Or St. Pat's puts 3 on the board, down 28-7. Into the front court. Loomis-Girdle open on the right block. She'll put it in. She's got 10. And Irish work for a bucket. And sometimes Bridgeport just makes it look really easy, and they did there. They put the bucket up and in. In the front court, Hyrigs transition 3. That won't go. Rebound. Olivia Loomis-Girdle has it for Bridgeport. They're out running again. Into the front court. Ball comes into the hands of Brooklyn Mormon. She'll drive in. Layup up. No. Ruthie Loomis-Girdle put back is there. 4:42 to go in the second quarter. And Bridgeport has opened up now their lead again. St. Pat's trailing here at home to Bridgeport. And we've got a timeout taken by Coach O'Neill with 4:33 to play in our second quarter. We'll take it too. It's brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there with 6 individual campuses. Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
Out of the timeout, St. Pat's going down the court, and Kinsey Kimberling gives up a turnover and then commits the foul. That's the second foul on St. Pat's, and it will be Bridgeport ball. 4:15 to go second quarter, up 32-7 here on the road. Schlotterbusch over the top pass. Becker was fronting her, got through it, and Ruthie Loomis-Girdle eating up 10 points in the quarter. 14 now in the ball game, and the lead is 27. 4 minutes to go second quarter. Macy Cox with it right side. She checked back in out of that timeout. She'll throw up for Swift inside and overthrow her. 10th turnover on St. Pat's. Sometimes, too, when you're a team and you're really struggling to get any sort of look, whenever you get anything open, you take it and you rush it. Irish have done that a little bit too much today. They've rushed some shots, no doubt. Here's a over-the-top pass again. Loomis-Girdle got it stripped but gets it back. She'll put it in. She's got 16, all of them point blank, though. I mean, they have all been right there. Inbound pass is stolen. Schlotterbusch with it. She'll come to the left block. She'll miss it. Rebound put back. Olivia Loomis-Girdle won't go. Rebound into the corner out off of, I believe, Bridgeport. It'll be St. Pat's ball with 3:31 to go in the second quarter. And here's Kara Roberg and Reese Fleck back in. Hyrigs gets a breather, as does Kinsey Kimberling. 3:31 to go second quarter. 36-7 Bridgeport. This team... yeah, they're that good. Cox in the backcourt against pressure. Against Hill, the senior. Bounce passes. It's on the floor. It's picked up by Hill. Schlotterbusch goes down low to Olivia Loomis-Girdle. Good find, Grace Dean. Layup, yes. Great ball movement by Bridgeport, and it's 38-7 Bulldogs. Fleck to Cox. 3:10 to go second quarter to Swift. And Swift will take an extra step and travel. And in for St. Pat's, Ellie Hanna, 5'6" sophomore, will see her first time. Mackenzie Likas is in for Bridgeport. 3:07 to go here in the second quarter. Remember the team that scored 93 last night. That was a school record against Perkins County. Only gave up 27. Still 3 minutes to go in the third. They put up 38. Likas, top of the key with a ball screen. Comes right side instead. Schlitterbush down low. Ruthie Loomis-Girdle, right block, works underneath the left side, misses it. Got her own rebound, put back, yes. 40-7, and it's just been easy pickets for her inside. Hannah in transition, drug the foot, kept it enough. Finds Becker, she'll back down, kick out. Top it comes Reese Fleck, she'll drive, kick left corner. Roberg, good looking opportunity, and she'll hit her second three. Kara with her fourth of the year. 2 for 2 from downtown in this game. She's got 6, it's 40-10. Sophomore playing well. 2:20 second quarter. Here's Olivia Loomis-Girdle, pick from her sister. Pulls up right, three-pointer, short. Good box out, Jensen Becker on Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. That's what you have to do. In the front court comes Reese Fleck for St. Pat's, and the all-whites. Pull up, three-pointer, right wing, too hard. Backside rebound, all Olivia Loomis-Girdle. Here she comes, looking to run into the front court, driving coast to coast. Pulls up, 10-footer. Rolls around, uses all the rim, and drops. She's got 12. It's 42-10. Minute 53 to go. In the second quarter, driving, Reese Fleck floating shot, too hard. Loomis-Girdle on the rebound. Outlets Loomis-Girdle. Hear that name a lot. Olivia Loomis-Girdle driving again. Kicks right wing, long two by Hill, won't go. Good box out, nobody gets the rebound. Last out of bounds off of St. Pat's. And it will be Bridgeport ball as Mormon checks back in. Hyrigs and Kimberling check back in for Coach O'Neill, who has starters out now with a minute 37 to go here in the second quarter. Halftime coming up. Inbounding here. Comes out front. Left wing now. Brooklyn Mormon open three. Short. Rebound. Good box out. Kinsey Kimberling for St. Pat's has got it. Into the front court. Tanya Hyrigs going coast to coast. Driving in. Layup. No, but she drew contact. She'll get free throws. Looking for her first point of the game. Jessica Braithwaite Photography wishes the Irish the best of luck this season. Jessica is both contemporary and timeless when illustrating your life. When it comes time to capture your moments, reach out to JBP on Facebook or at JessicaBraithwaitePhotography.com. Hyrigs, 25 in the game against Bridgeport last year out in Bridgeport. 16 in the SPVA title, misses that free throw. Swift in for Jensen Becker here. Hyrigs with 1,435 career points. 14 last night. Didn't shoot the foul line well, and she struggled there so far. 1 of 6 now. That one in. Her first point comes there at the 1:27 mark of the second quarter. That won't happen probably all season again. Into the front court. Open is Mormon. She'll drive. Blocked by Hyrigs. Good play by Tanya. Rebound to Olivia Loomis-Girdle. She'll drive, lose control of the ball. Swift picks it up, throws it right back into the hands of Mormon, who drives, floats a shot, and puts it in. Brooklyn Mormon with 8. All that. With a minute 8 to go now in the second quarter, lead is back to 33. Kimberling in the backcourt, and that's what good teams can do. They can make you play quicker than you're able to, and that's happened today. Hyrick spinning on her defender, driving, floating shot, rolls around and drops. She's got 3. Good take. She can create her shot most of the time, and that time beat Alexis Hill to the bucket. 48 seconds to go in the second quarter. Lead 44-13. Ball right wing here. Mackenzie Likas with the ball screen. Goes baseline instead. Got around 2 defenders. Reverse layup. Yes, nice take. Mackenzie Likas, the senior, makes it 46-13. Kimberling with 30 seconds in the backcourt working against Olivia Loomis-Girdle. Comes across the timeline. Ball poked away. Gets it back. Uses her dribble, though. Needs to get rid of it. Finds Reese Fleck with 23 seconds. Reese around her defender. Driving. Floating shot in the lane. Doesn't go. Rebound. Tipped out off of St. Pat's. It'll be Bulldog ball here with 16 seconds to go. Hey, if you're ready to build, Lee Davies Architecture can take you from design to done, including permits, bidding, and construction. A full-service commercial architecture firm with consulting engineers. Lee Davies has 25 years in the industry. Call today to start building. 530-9138. Bulldogs with 10 seconds in their front court. 8 seconds. Likas dribbling on a dribble drive against Fleck. Drives in left side. Layup, yes, with 4 seconds to go. Great take. 2 seconds, 1 second. That'll end the first half of play without a shot. Bridgeport in control of this one. 48-13. It's all Bulldogs, the number 1 team in the state in C1, looking like it right now. They lead St. Pat's again 48-13 here at the half. Coming up at half, we'll have edition of Irish Intermission. When we return, we'll have a chat Going to find out who that is. That's going to be with Pamela Farr, one of the St. Pat's teachers, also the one-act coach. And we'll talk about their one-act performance and some of the things they've been doing with the Spanish as our Spanish teacher as well. Coming up on Irish Intermission, and then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers of this one. Again, your score, Bridgeport 48, St. Pat's 13 at the half on Husker Radio.
Now in our 20th year, the North Platte Bulletin remains committed to the principles we've had from the start. Independent news service, factual reporting, in-depth information about the city and this part of Nebraska, all presented at a handy price. We're not in for money, power, or prestige. We just love what we do, giving you the information you need to know and better understand this area and your community. So give us a call, find us on the web or Facebook. Subscriptions are just $38 a year, despite runaway inflation.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For a no-hassle quote, see local Shelter Insurance agents Pete Bowles or Brent Rocco in North Platte today.
Welcome back here on Irish Intermission. We're talking with St. Pat's high school Spanish teacher, Pamela Farr. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Tanner?
I'm excellent. Good to talk to you again.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been here for 4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah, and I think the last time you interviewed me was my first year, so yeah.
That's hard to believe. I can't believe that. It must have gone well then, huh?
Well, it was a little rough that first year, as any first-year teacher could tell you, but I stuck with it. You know, God was telling me to stay, and here I am 4 years later.
Very good. Good for you. So let's talk a couple things. First off, one act. How many years have you done one act?
All four. Okay. The first 3, I was just the assistant, so I just kind of took the back seat and didn't make a whole lot of creative decisions, which I was okay with. But now it was now that I'm head coach, I'm director, and it's a little more demanding as far as those creative decisions and, you know, putting it all together. But
yeah, and you guys just wrapped up your season at Districts on Monday. Tell me about the play.
Yeah, the play is called The American Revolution, The Entire American Revolution in 40 Minutes or Less, and it's a comedy, like a farce, and you can really do whatever you want with those characters. It can be as ridiculous as they want to be, but it's just really cool to see all of the talents that the students have come together and showcase in that way.
Obviously, so where was Districts at?
It was in Hemingford.
Oh, man, good road trip there. And how'd you come out?
Oh, we came out 4th overall, and we had a lot of outstanding performers, and I cannot list them off the top of my head right now, but a lot of ones that got outstanding performers in every meet. So, yeah, we're happy about that.
I can tell you, as somebody who did one act in high school, that's first off, it's demanding because I don't know when you guys usually do practices. When, I guess, let me ask you that.
Yeah, well, we kind of have to work around practice schedules from other sports, so we have been practicing at 6 and then sometimes go pretty late until 8. So we had to practice the Sunday before because we went on Monday. So it's been a little demanding.
Yeah. And yeah, when you've got kids, you know, going to practices and then that's a lot for a high school kid. So it's commendable for the kids that do it because, you know, they're going to get home at 8:30 and then they've got homework and then go to bed and do it all over again the next day.
Yeah, absolutely. I am very pleased with the work that the kids put in, especially those that hadn't done it before. I kind of stuck a lot of people that had never done one act or had been on stage, and they really excelled. So I was just really happy with the commitment and the work that they put into this. So
very good, very good. Pamela Farr here with us, a Spanish teacher at St. Pat's. You took some kids to a concert recently, a Spanish concert.
Yeah, it was a little bit ago. The North Platte High, the public school, put it on, and they do it every year. And every year I take all levels, Spanish 1 through 4, to this concert, and we prepare for it by listening to the songs in class, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Who's the performer?
Edgar Rene. He's not super famous and like globally, but he is famous to Spanish learners, so it's really cool to see somebody come.
Very good. Yeah, that's got to be a unique experience, and certainly, I mean, obviously when you're teaching Spanish, it's probably primarily language. I mean, you're trying to get them to learn the language, but I know somebody who took 4 years of Spanish as well in high school. You want them to learn the culture too.
Absolutely, and that's part of it. Learning the songs and the culture, that it all goes together. There's no separating them. So yeah, going to this concert definitely helps them learn a little bit of the culture.
Pamela Farr here with us again, the Spanish teacher at St. Pat's. Well, thanks so much for talking with us. Congrats on a great season of one act and year 4 now at St. Pat's. Congrats on that.
Thank you so much.
You're a senior.
Yeah, I am.
We'll get you back for a 5th-year senior then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
One more halftime coming up after this.
Putting your family first.
At Phelps Family Dentistry, we always go the extra mile for our patients. Whether it's helping them conquer their dental anxiety or helping them achieve the smile they've always dreamed of, our team strives to make sure every patient feels like family. Call 534-4040 to schedule your appointment or visit us on the web at phelpsdds.com. We would like to also wish St. Pat's Irish good luck this sports season.
Putting your family first.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? Use Occasions in North Platte, the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today. Parking your RV, boat, jet ski, or camper? Park it at MDN LLC Storage. Conveniently located at North Lake Road, MDN LLC Storage is safe and secure with gated pin-pad entry and security cameras monitoring 24/7. Call Faith at 532-1332 or Mike at 227-2602 to get your spot.
'Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. Tanner Struckman with you here at the McGann Activity Center. Halftime of our girls varsity game. St. Pat's trailing here the Bridgeport Lady Bulldogs by a score of 48-13. Bridgeport, this is a quality team. This is a really good team, and they are showing it right now. They're putting on a pretty good display here of talent, and they lead 48-13 at the half. Let's get your numbers brought to you by Condon Signs, North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company. Creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and much more. They'll also service your existing signs. Quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. St. Pat's 4-9 by quarter, 13 in the half. Kara Roberg leads with 6 points. She has a couple three-pointers, 4 for Reese Fleck. She had the first 4 right away. And Tanya Hyrigs with 3. That's your scoring. Irish in that first half, a total of 2 for 7 from downtown, both makes from Kara. 1 for 2 at the foul line. Committed 14 first half turnovers, 2 fouls, nobody with more than 1. Never led in that first half. Meanwhile, Bridgeport 20-28 by half, 48 in the game. 18 for Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. She had 14 in that second quarter, all pretty point-blank two-pointers. I mean, these were right there for her to be able to put up and in, and they fed her really well. Olivia Loomis-Girdle with 12 points, 8 for Brooklyn Mormon, 4 from Mackenzie Likas, 2 apiece from Ella Schlutterbusch, Alexis Hill, and Grace Deem. Bulldogs 1 for 6 from downtown, 1 for 2 at the foul line in that first half, 5 first half turnovers and 3 fouls, nobody with more than 1. Bulldogs led by as many as 35, and that's what they lead here at the break. Those are getting numbers brought to you by Condon Signs as we get ready for the start of the second half. 48-13 again your score. Our game, by the way, Viera Wireless of North Platte is your home for cellular and home internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including in rural areas. Viera is also the provider for our connections tonight to make our broadcast possible. Check them out at Viera Wireless, 1320 South Cottonwood in North Platte. Starters out there, looks like, for both teams. Second half underway here from McGann. Right side, Olivia Loomis-Girdle. Pick and roll with Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. Comes up with it in traffic, and 1 no. She was fouled. She'll miss it, though, and she'll go to the line for 2. First foul of the second half for St. Pat's. And Loomis Girdle to the line for the first time. She's got 18 in the game. That foul charge to Becker, her first. And Ruthie Loomis Girdle, I mean, not only really good scorer inside, normally a good free throw shooter, 69% last year. And if you can get a post player shoot that well, that's tough. Second one here upcoming from Ruthie Loomis Girdle. And this one is in. She's got 19. That's only the third free throw for Bridgeport. All games they've attempted. 49-13, 7:48 to go in the third quarter. Here's Reese Fleck in transition. Hands off to Hyrix. Left wing tray ball. Short. She hasn't really gotten a great look. Here's an offensive rebound to Kinsey Kimberling, though. Outlets it into the hands of Brooklyn Mormon. Reese Fleck takes it right back away. Crosses over. Lost it. Hyrix gets it. Quick shot from her short. And it's Bulldog ball. Again, I'll repeat what I'd said. Sometimes you get ahead of yourself when you're just trying to get shots off, and that's what happened there for Tanya. She forced that one just a little quick. She had a little bit more time. 49-13, right wing. Olivia Loomis Girdle drives into the elbow. Takes it around the defender, misses the shot. Roberg on the rebound. No, Mormon takes it away. Loomis Girdle gets it out to Schlutterbush. Top of the key to Likas. Becker trying to front Loomis Girdle. Here, Mormon wide open in the left corner. That won't go. Rebound tipped around. Olivia Loomis Girdle's got it. Left block. She puts it in. Give her 14. It's 51-13 Bridgeport. Here, a minute into our third quarter. Hyrix in the backcourt working with Fleck. Reese crosses over, across the timeline into the front court to Roberg. Open three with one dribble, puts it up too hard. Got her own rebound, though. No, into the hands of Mormon. She had it. Now Mormon into the front court, 1-on-2, drives right, shot too hard. Put back, Schlutterbush is up, no. Rebound, Roberg brings it down. She's tied up. Arrow goes to St. Pat's, though. Irish will have possession here. 6:37 third quarter. 51-13 the score. Ball at midcourt, tipped. Becker into the backcourt. They're going to call over and back there. It looked like it was definitely tipped, though, by Bridgeport, but then maybe tipped back or touched back by Becker, and that's what forced the over and back there. 6:30 to go, third quarter. St. Pat's here, trailing Bridgeport. Over the top pass to Loomis Girdle from the top of the key, inside and one. Bucket counts. That was a great find to Ruthie Loomis Girdle. The Colorado commit comes up with that in a ton of traffic, and Hyrix commits the foul. That'll be team second. And free throws for Loomis Girdle, one more. Looking for the and one. She's got 21 in the game, and the lead is now 40. Should be a running clock from here on out. Loomis Girdle adds it. 54-13 Bridgeport with 6:18 to go in the third. Hyrix working the sideline and stepped on the line. And that'll be a turnover St. Pat's, and the running clock is on. Gabby Swift in, Jensen Becker out. Boys varsity game will follow this. JV girls won for Bridgeport by 3, 41-38. Really competitive game. Good high scoring one, too, for a JV girls game. And boys won, St. Pat's won 59-46. Here's a left wing three by Brooklyn Mormon up. No. Rebound. Kinsey Kimberling has her third of the day. St. Pat's into the front court. Hyrix coast to coast. Right side layup up. Too hard. Foul called, though. They're going to get Olivia Loomis Girdle with a hold. It's her second, team first. Hyrix to the line. She's got 3 points today. Tanya had a really good game out in Bridgeport last year. 25 points, one of her better outputs of her career. This free throw drilled. Give her 4. She had 16 in the SPBA title. One of 73 career double-figure games. And this free throw missed. Rebound, Ruthie Loomis Girdle. She'll still need 28 points to break Kaylee Coomer's record. She'll have 3 games next week. Good chance she's getting that next week. Here down low, Ruthie Loomis Girdle turns in the lane, misses the shot, got her own board, though. Outlets it to Mormon. She'll drive, float a shot, no. And they're going to get a hack by Gabby Swift. It'll be free throws for Brooklyn Mormon. 54-14, clock running here with the 40-point rule in effect. Actually got Kinsey Kimberling with a hack. Third team foul. And here's Mormon to the line where she's 1 for 2, 8 points for the junior. And that one too long. Jessica Braithwaite Photography wishes the Irish the best of luck this season. Jessica is both contemporary and timeless when illustrating your life. When it comes time to capture your moments, reach out to JBP on Facebook or at JessicaBraithwaitePhotography.com. Free throw good for Mormon. 55-14. Press still on. Heirigs in the backcourt. Lost it on the sideline, gets it back into the hands of Kimberling. Now to Fleck. Across the timeline with a spin move. Ball screen for her at the top. Comes left side and clears the defender. Crosses over, drives in. Long two for Fleck. Banked in. Reese Fleck, give her 6. It's 55-16. Halfway through our third quarter. Olivia Loomis-Girdle for St. Pat's, guarded by Roberg. Man-to-man defense. Likas on the left wing. She'll pump fake, not drive. Cut off by Kimberling. Comes right side into the right corner. Mormon open 3. Late close out. Too hard. Backside rebound. All Reese Fleck's. And Fleck needs help in the backcourt. Double teamed. And they're going to get a foul. A hack on the arm on Bridgeport. Team second. Coach Coolin still up. I mean, he's always coaching. That's what makes him a great coach. This is 3 minutes to go in the third quarter of a 39-point lead, and he's directing his group what they did wrong there. Mormon commits the second foul, and because there's high expectations for this team. Kimberling errant pass. Reese Fleck can't track it down. It'll be a turnover as it goes out of bounds. But, I mean, they have high expectations. They reached the state title last year, lost by 2 to Hastings St. Cecilia, and I think a team that wants to be back in that title and win it this year. Bring back the first one for Bridgeport Lady Bulldog basketball. Right side, Olivia Loomis-Girdle on the elbow. Shot doesn't go. Rebound, Ruthie Loomis-Girdle put back. In the right spot. She's got to be close to a double-double. She's got the points and then some. 57-16. Here's Swift. Brown's passing ahead to Becker. Can't go get it. And it's out of bounds. Another errant pass. And again, the press breaks makes you play a little bit quicker than you'd want to play. And it looks like it's there. Like a 2-on-1, but the one is Ruthie Loomis-Girdle at 6'3". 2:24 to go in the third quarter. Baseline drive, thrown away from behind. Heirigs poked it away. Fleck has it. Turnover forced by St. Pat's. Fleck at midcourt. Bounce passes. Tip ball stolen away by Likas. Into the front court, Likas. Passing left. Down low. Schlutterbush, good find. Olivia Loomis-Girdle misses it short. And the rebound out off of St. Pat's, or main Bridgeport ball. Here's Macy Cox and Kara Roberg in for St. Pat's. Hey, if you're HD Management, ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales, see Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper. At HD Management in North Platte, Olivia Loomis-Girdle pushes her way inside and puts a bucket in. It's 59-16. Outlet passes poked away with 1:36 to go in the third. Bulldogs putting the pressure on, and now Likas trying to get a steal, pokes it away, but she was out of bounds. Subs in. Grace Steen and Alexis Hill check in. Both Loomis-Girdle sisters take a seat. With 1:17 to go here in the third quarter. Kara Roberg in the backcourt with 1:10 now. Across the timeline, left to right. It's a hard ball screen right. Pulls up 3 in the right corner. Just a little bit too long. Offensive rebound, Jensen Becker, and she'll outlet it right to a Bridgeport Lady Bulldog. That was one Jensen you probably want to go back up with. Had a pretty good opportunity there with height advantage. Bulldogs into the front court. 50 seconds to go in the third. Here's a 3. Mormon doesn't go. Rebound. Gabby Swift fights for it inside. Good board. Outlet Heirigs right. She's got Macy Cox leaked out. Cox quick layup. Up too hard. And the rebound to Bridgeport. And now they're going to get Cox trying to get the rebound back, committing a foul. That'll be Macy's first, team fourth. Clock running with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Our game scoreboard brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. Learn more at nppd.com. Into the front court, Bridgeport, 18 seconds to go in the third. Up 59-16. Likas not taking the shot. In trouble, comes near side. It's Mormon driving, strip stolen away by Heirigs. Cox ends up with 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Finds Roberg with 3 seconds. Roberg with 2, with 1. Becker has it, won't get a shot off though, and that'll end our third quarter of play. It's all Bridgeport here at St. Pat's, 59-16. Go to the fourth next on Husker Radio.
The St. Patrick's Catholic Church Christmas Boutique is back again. December 10th. Make plans to attend this year's boutique at the church at 415 North Chestnut from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on December 10th, with lunch served in the parish hall. The event includes a bake sale, crafts, jelly, jewelry, and many other exciting items that are on your Christmas lists. The annual Christmas boutique is December 10th at St. Pat's Catholic Church from 10 to 3. Stop by to fill out your Christmas lists and get some early shopping done.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
That timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there with 6 individual campuses. Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu. Bulldog Bar, start of the fourth quarter here. 7:48 on the clock, up 59-16. Here's a driving Lady Bulldog. That was Schlutterbush, the freshman. Split defenders, drew contact, missed it. But she'll get a pair of free throws here. 15 foul on the Irish. Third on Kinsey Kimberling. 59-16. Bulldogs outscored St. Pat's 11-3 there in the third. And that free throw up and in by the freshman. For St. Pat's defensively, and that was against the starters the entire way, by the way, and most of them. I mean, it wasn't the second teamers out there the whole time. Then pretty good third quarter defensively. Just only put up 3 points. Both free throws by Schlutterbush is in, 61-16. 7:08 to go here, fourth quarter. Hyrix bounce pass right. Fleck, long two, too hard. Rebound, Kara Roberg on the end line. Outlets to Fleck. She'll drive. Bounce pass to Becker. Out to Kimberling. Kimberling, step back three on the wing. Doesn't go. Rebound, Mormon. Good look for both Kimberling and Fleck. Into the front court comes Bridgeport here. Working the offense. Up 61-16. Likas with it. You don't get to 93 without a second team that's pretty darn good, too, by the way. That's a running clock for a long time last night, and they got to 93 points. Likas, reverse layup, doesn't go. Rebound tipped, thrown back in. Out was Grace Dean. It'll be St. Pat's ball. Hey, just like the athletes on the field, quarter track, your heating and cooling units work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed when the air conditioning stops running cold or your furnace shuts down. Call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit altogether. That's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. Hyrix driving, floating shot is in. Give her 6. And a quiet day for her. 6 points, 61-18. Quickly into the front court. Underneath the hoop, Likas, reverse layup, blocked. Rebound, Grace Dean. Strip stolen away. Becker with it, finds Fleck leaking out. Into the front court, Fleckel, good crossover, drives left, stops, falls down. And Bridgeport going to pick up the ball. Boy, that looked like it was going to be the play of the game at the end of that one, but she slipped down and was not able to control herself to finish that play. Otherwise, that looked pretty good from her. Bulldog ball, 5:35 to go in the fourth quarter. 61-18 Bridgeport. Boys game will follow this one. Ball screen right. Top it comes to Likas. Lefty will launch a tray out front. Misses it. Hyrix with the rebound on the near sideline. Pushes it across the timeline with 5:17 to go here in the fourth. Right side, Hyrix. Hands off. Into the right corner, Kimberling. In trouble. Got to get rid of it. Hands it off to Hyrix. And I think Hyrix had a foot on the line when she got it. Turnover, St. Pat's. Swift in. Reese Fleck will get a breather. Couple subs in for Bridgeport. In is Kelsey McVicker, a sophomore, and Megan Klein, a junior, for the first time. With 4:50 running clock here. And the Bulldogs putting in some of the younger players here. This is not a real senior-laden team either. They're going to be awfully good even next year. Top it comes. That's Lindsay Leadhead, the senior, in for the first time. She'll go inside to the elbow. Dean, good ball fake. Grace Dean drives, floats a shot, doesn't go, but she drew contact. She'll get free throws. 4:20 to go. That was Jensen Becker with the foul. And Dean to the line for 2. 2 points for the junior. Averaged 3 points and 5 rebounds last year a game. Misses that free throw. Subbing in, Macy Cox, Ellie Hanna, Kimberling, and Hyrix come out. If you're ready to build, Lee Davies Architecture can take you from design to done, including permits, bidding, and construction. A full-service commercial architecture firm with consulting engineers. Lee Davies has 25 years in the industry. Call to stay to start building, 530-9138. Free throw drops there for Dean. She has 3, 62-18. 3:40 on the clock here from McGann. St. Pat's, tough game here against one of the top teams in Class C1. Playing up a couple classes and at the top of that class. Here's Hannah to Becker out front on the three-point line. Swift's got it left wing. Now to the hands of Macy Cox. 3:20 to go. Cox backing down at the elbow. Picks up her dribble and comes up top to Ellie Hannah. 3:15 remaining in this one. Near side it comes to Cox again. Clears out her defender, finds Swift, who will drive. Swift floats a shot in the lane, doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Jump ball. Hannah had the rebound first. And Irish ball underneath their own hoop with 2:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. Inbounding in line right. They come out to the wing. Ball near wing, poked away. Getting it back, though, is Hannah. 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter. 62-18, it's Bridgeport. Playing awfully well today. They got to feel good about their first two games. Cox right side driving into the short corner. Trying to find a teammate. Dean picks it up. Still throw it right back away as Becker at midcourt. Getting fouled from behind by a Bridgeport Bulldog. And it'll be St. Pat's ball with 2:13 to go. Hey, Viera Wireless in North Platte is your home for cell phone and internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including rural areas. Viera is also the provider for our connections tonight. To make our broadcast possible, check out Viera Wireless, 1320 South Cottonwood in North Platte. And minute 56 now to go in this one. Starters' day are done for St. Pat's. Becker with it, right block, backing down. Throws one up, doesn't get it, didn't use the glass. Rebound to Megan Klein. Becker's had a tougher day today, no doubt. This was some quality competition she was facing. Baseline drive here by McVicker. Good pass inside. Dean, layup missed though. Rebound put back up, yes. Grace Dean, padding her rebounding stats there, I think maybe a little bit. Good job. And that makes it 64-18. Over the head pass, over the head. And over the hand. Turnover as it goes out, multiple subs in. Here comes Izzy Schultz for the first time, the 5'8 freshman. Ella Cadillo, she got in last night, 5'2 sophomore. And also Sophia Baca, 5'6 sophomore. For North Platte and St. Pat's. And I think Bridgeport had a sub or two in as well. We'll get those here in a second. Bridgeport has it in the lane. Shot blocked. Izzy Scholes ends up with it for North Platte St. Pat's. 50 seconds to go. And there for Bridgeport, I don't know that I have this one. I think it's Fallon DeBlois, a freshman, in for the first time. 40 seconds to go. Scholes with it, right wing. She's going to launch a shot. Doesn't go. Rebound. Hauled in by Bridgeport. 36 seconds to go into the front court. Poked away from behind. Stolen away by the Irish. 30 seconds to go here in the half, or game. Pull up too long by Baca, doesn't go. Put back by Ellie Hannah, doesn't fall. 20 seconds to go. That ball scoots away from a Bulldog, goes out of bounds. Last touched by, I don't know, as I said, Ava Welch checks in. Here's the freshman for the first time. Coach able to clear the bench. 10 seconds to go. It'll be St. Pat's ball here. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. This JV group had a good game. 41-38 loss, but they played well. Scholes right side buzzer shot, doesn't go. And that will end this one here at the McGann Activity Center. 64-18, the win to Bridgeport. Top team in Class C1, looking like it here today as they knock off St. Pat's again, 64-18. We'll begin our Quick Stop postgame show right after this on Husker Radio.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte, providing medical testing that is easy, convenient, and efficient. With 2 convenient locations in the Westfield Shopping Center and in the Health Pavilion, Pathology Services is available for all your testing needs. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of the North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
A proven track record of success. It's what you expect, and that's what you get from Lindemeyer Law Office of North Platte. With more than 130 years of combined legal experience, the attorneys at Lindemeyer Law Office have handled it all with personalized and aggressive representation both in and out of the courtroom. Attorneys Robert Lindemeyer, Amanda Spikert, Kent Florum, Shantae Durham, and Kent Turnbull are ready. Having the right experience in court is critical. Call Lindemeyer Law Office at 308-534-6740 or visit flatrocklaw.com.
Are you tired of fixing that old fallen down fence? Or maybe you're just ready to replace the one you have. Lazy TS Custom Fencing in North Platte is here to help. I'm Travis Cooley, the owner of Lazy TS Custom Fencing, and I specialize in all fencing needs, from barbed wire in the sandhills to the backyard fence in town. I also offer tank setting, snow removal, and any skid loader service required. Call today for a free estimate, 308-539-9579. Lazy TS Custom Fencing of North Platte.
It's a final here in our girls varsity game. Bridgeport wins it 64-18. Lady Bulldogs get to 2-0 as St. Pat's drops to 1-1 on the year. Welcome into our Quick Stop postgame show. Just around every quarter, fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Tough loss for the Lady Irish. This was a quality team. Bridgeport played like it the entire way. They were outstanding in this game and picks up a big win again, 64-18. Bulldogs, impressive 2-0 start to the season so far. And Bridgeport, they return to action not till next Friday. They'll get Hemingford, then they'll go to Sutherland Saturday. They have a big matchup with Scotts Bluff later in December. They'll get Alliance later in the year, so they're playing some Class B schools there. And as a C1 school, they're trying to play up a class, get some extra points, and don't blame them, get some good competition out there out west. St. Pat's, meanwhile, they'll be back in action Tuesday. They'll get Kearney Catholic. They'll have Tuesday Kearney Catholic, at Maxwell Thursday, and then at Hershey on Saturday. So it is a triple-decker for the Lady Irish next week. Let's get your postgame numbers brought to you by Condon Signs. Condon is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and much more. They also service your existing sign. Quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. St. Pat's 4-9, 3-2 by quarter, 13-5 by half, 18 in the game. It was a trio of 3 with 6 points. Robert, Pyrex, and Fleck all with 6. Kara with a couple threes. She had both threes, 2 of 12 for the Lady Irish today. 2 of 4 at the free throw line. 22 turnovers in the loss. They never led. They dropped to 1-1 on the year. Meanwhile, Bridgeport 20-28, 11-5 by quarter, 48-16 by half, 64 in the game. Individually, Ruthie Loomis-Girdle, 24 points, 16 for Olivia Loomis-Girdle, 9 for Brooklyn Mormon, 4 from Ella Schlutterbush, 5 from Grace Dean, 4 from Mackenzie Likas, and 2 from Alexis Hill. Bulldogs 1 of 9 from downtown, 7 of 11 at the foul line, 10 turnovers, and they get the win here today pretty handily. Again, 64-18. They improved to 2-0 on their young season. Again, back in action next Friday. Those are your postgame numbers brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. I actually don't have the audio for the play of the game for this one for Swift Auto Center, but the play of the game would have been Kara Roberg. She had a 3 in the second quarter. She had a couple threes in the second quarter. Would have been our Swift Auto Center plays of the game. I was actually ready. Reese Fleck had a great drive in that third quarter and just slipped down right when she was ready to take it in to put it up. That was going to be our play of the game, but I didn't get that one. So our Swift Auto Center play of the game, don't have the audio from it, but it's certainly going to be Kara Roberg's 2 threes there in the second quarter. Time now for a player of the game. It's brought to you by Allo Communications. Allo has taken tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. I'm going to go with Reese Fleck, 6 points. Reese, she does a lot for this team. She's able to, Tanya obviously can't control the ball the whole time, and so Reese provides a great second player that can dribble. She's a great ball handler. So Reese Fleck gets her Allo Fiber player of the game with 6 points here to help lead the Lady Irish today. In your final, 64-18 in this one. We're going to dial up our Quick Stop pregame show in a moment as we'll get ready for the nightcap our boys varsity matchup. A couple 1-0 teams. Bridgeport boys getting a 2-point win last night over Perkins County. St. Pat's getting a win over Sutherland last night, 60-27. And so a great matchup coming up here in our nightcap. St. Pat's and Bridgeport boys coming up. Take a break and come back with our Quick Stop pregame show just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. We'll return and talk to Coach Bill O'Malley when we return to the Matt McGann Activity Center after this. Again, your final in the girls' game, 64-18. Our pregame with Coach O'Malley coming up next on Husker Radio.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Travel, assist, pick, score, and win. Basketball terms you'll hear during the game tonight and terms that apply to the purchase of your next vehicle at Swift Auto Center of North Platte. Travel to 821 East 4th. Gretchen and I will be happy to assist you with your buying experience. Pick a vehicle that is exactly right for you and your needs. Score when you purchase from us a vehicle you love at a price you love. You win next time you go to the game in your new vehicle. Come and see us. We are Swift Auto Center of North Platte and on the web, swiftautocenter.com.
Whether you're at the worksite or on the trailhead, you need an ATV that goes above and beyond the expected with the power and performance to work harder, technology to make every obstacle easier, and a time-tested promise of quality and dependability. When duty calls, you need the 2022 Honda 4Trax lineup. Available now at Budke Power Sports under the big red roof right off I-80 North Platte. Then you'll learn how life is better on a Honda ATV. For riders 16 years old and older, Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
We've got the power.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Welcome back on our Quick Stop pregame show as North Platte St. Pat's is at home for the first time for the 2022-2023 season. Coach Bill O'Malley with us. Coach, last night a win over Sutherland, 68-27, I believe, the final in that one. I thought a solid job from your starters, and your JV only got 2 quarters, so they got to play pretty much the entire second half, and not much to complain about for game one.
No, I didn't think so. I thought our effort was outstanding. There were a lot of elements of it that looked very much like a first game. We weren't efficient like you'd like to be, but you got to start with the great effort, and I thought our kids gave really great effort.
Obviously, you're going to lead with Brecken, but, I thought I had some nice game overall from guys like, I think you probably know what you're going to get from guys like Will and even Sam and Andrew and Brecken, maybe just a little bit more elevated from what they did a year ago. But, maybe those next roles then are even more important. And Zarek and Logan, I thought those two played really well.
I thought they did too. And add to that, Seth, I thought had a couple pretty good putbacks. Just, he kind of finds himself in the right place. But Zarek and Logan both have some ability to kind of score in transition and on the move and some of those things. And they're good offensive rebounders. So that all of that adds, elements where hopefully we can get some scoring.
You got to feel good for a guy like Seth, who's just kind of. You've been real post heavy. You've had a lot of posts, and he didn't get a lot of playing time last year. And he's a guy that will find a rebound if it's available. He'll go get it.
Yeah, and he's a really physical defender, and he just has a really good feel for his game and playing kind of within himself. So I'm looking forward to what he can do, and I think he can be a good complement. I think he can come in and relieve Brecken some, even if Brecken stays in. If they've got a bigger post, he can get in there and lean on him a little bit and give us a break there. And so I think we've got a good combination of guys, and then it just becomes, kind of everybody really settling into a role. And I thought defensively we had really, really good intensity, and offensively we were a little ragged, but overall I thought it was good.
Yeah, defensively I feel like this is a group that can compete I mean, if you put defense against defense to last year's team, I think they're pretty close to being there.
Yeah, I think so, and I think they've got the right mentality about it. And of course, I really feel like the leader there is Will. He just is really relentless, and I look for him to continue to lead us in that area, not just with what he's doing, but kind of setting example and encouraging other kids to play with that kind of level of intensity.
Bridgeport is at home here. You get Bridgeport at home. This game moved up from post-Christmas last year to now, and obviously they got a 2-point win over Perkins County last night. This is usually a really physical team, Bridgeport, on the basketball court, and it sounds like they might be a little smaller in size, so might change their style a little bit.
Yeah, and they've also over the years been a team that's shot the ball really well, and I think they've got 3 or maybe 4 guys that shoot the ball pretty well in this group, and so that makes it a little bit of a scramble, getting closed out, and you always want to start with guarding the lane, but then you got to be able to get closed out with a high hand, and then too, if they take a number of perimeter shots, then the rebounding is a challenge, and that you're going to have long rebounds, and you're going to have to really sprint to get after that.
North Platte St. Pat's, Bridgeport, game 1 in the books, and you guys are the defending champs, so that's probably not talked about a whole lot, I'm sure, through your program, but it's there. Kids are kids. They know what you did last year, and they know probably what they expect to do this year, hope to do this year. So getting game 1 kind of out of the way, now you probably feel like, guys, you can settle into the season, just forget about last year, and let's focus on this year.
Yeah, and I think I think the kids, too, really look forward to is kind of getting into the rhythm of the season, with how we prepare and how we play and all of that kind of thing. And, man, that just takes a little bit of time. But, the games come pretty fast and furious here early on. And I think we'll have a pretty good idea. If you're even saying a week from today, there'll be a lot more water under the bridge, and we'll see where we are then.
St. Pat's, Bridgeport, best of luck, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Continue pregame after this.
This is Nelson Jett of Team Perlinger & Jett of Great Plains Realty in North Platte. Give us a call for all of your real estate needs. Whether you are buying or selling, we are here to help you with your next move. Make sure to check us out at teamperlingerandjet.com. As proud supporters of the St. Patrick's Irish, we are excited to wish them the best of luck in their 2022-2023 school year activities. Go Irish!
When injury or trouble finds you, what do you look for in a lawyer? How about someone with over 30 years' experience handling civil lawsuits and criminal cases right here in western Nebraska? How about someone who doesn't charge you for every stamp and envelope or bill you for every fraction of an hour spent working on your case? How about someone who will actually talk with you and meet with you about your case? You can have all that by calling me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837.
North Platte welcomes Hilton True Wide's newest brand, True Hotel. You'll be greeted by their spacious lobby and friendly staff. Play a game of pool or relax on the patio by the fire pit with your favorite beverage from the well-stocked pantry, including wine and beer. Enjoy a state-of-the-art 55-inch television in your room and complimentary hot breakfast buffet. Earn and redeem Hilton's Honor Points. Book your True Guaranteed Best Rate at Hilton.com. The True by Hilton at exit 179 just off I-80 North Platte.
Great teachers know that it's relationships, not programs, that determine the quality of a school. Here at North Platte Catholic Schools, we are blessed with the best. I'm Gwen Covey, Enrollment Director for Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Pat's High School. Tour our school and let me show you the magic that happens when a faith-based education is paired with incredible teachers. We're proud of our strong academics and athletics, but most importantly, our school community. Join our Irish family and be a part of something special. Call 532-1874.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 1061 FM as we get ready for game number 2 of our nightcap. North Platte St. Pat's Bridgeport coming up next here on the boys' side. Our Quick Stop pregame show just around every corner, fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere, it is Quick Stop. It's a couple 1-0 teams getting set up here from McGann as these two squads both 1-0. Bridgeport winning last night over Perkins County by 2, 54-52. St. Pat's winning last night over Sutherland by a final of 60-27. Irish boys come in number 1 in Class D1 preseason polls, and last night led 20-7 after the first, 41-11 at half. 10 scored. It was not maybe the most polished game, but really a balanced attack. Brecken Erickson, 12 points. You had Zarek Branch, I thought was a highlight. 10 points. That was a career high. He had a dunk. Thought he looked really good out there. Forced 29 turnovers. Didn't shoot real well. 3 of 14 from downtown. 3 of 17 at the foul line. Wasn't great. That would be one thing to work on for game 2. But overall, I thought did a lot right and got a nice, comfortable win to open up the season. And so now they turn their attention to a pretty good team in Bridgeport here as the Bulldogs come in 1-0 as well. But I think for St. Pat's, they're happy to get that first game in the books. I talked with Coach O'Malley about that in our pregame there, that it's a team that they know what they did last year. They know they won the state title. They know they got to think preseason polls have got them as number 1, trying to repeat. Easier said than done. Nice to get that first game in the books, though. Now you can try, and like Coach said, the distractions a little less once you're into the middle of the season, once you're in the swing of things, into your normal rotation of what you're doing week in and week out, day in and day out. And so now you hope the team just settles in and plays the season like they did a year ago. Bridgeport 1-0. Let's take a closer look at the Bulldogs. 16-11 last year under Sean Sturkle, is now in his 3rd year leading this program. They lost to Donovan Trumbull in the district final after winning the sub-district. Not really a bad loss on their schedule. They played a solid schedule, too. What they lost from last year, Braxton Swires was a great guard. He could shoot 15 points per game. Really big bulldozer inside, and Mason Nichols, he averaged 9 a game. 3 other situational players, too. So it was a good group of seniors, but it's not a bare cupboard for year number 3 for Coach Sturkle. Colby Lucetto stepping into a big role. The 5'10 junior averaged 10 points per game. He was 49 threes a year ago to lead the team. He's back to be a team leader here this year. Kaysen Loomis, a senior, he averaged 11 points per game. The 6'1 senior, strong, physical. That's something I always remember from Bridgeport, just strong and physical. And he is definitely one of those, a lefty that can shoot inside and outside for the Bulldogs. You also see then, those are your 2 for sure leaders for this team. It's a young group, though, for Coach Sturkle. Only 1 senior, 4 juniors, couple sophomores, and 6 freshmen. It's not a huge roster. 13 players total on the roster for the Bulldogs. Last night at Perkins County, 54-52 over Perkins County. I don't have any stats on that, or any information on that, and how that one shook out. But it was obviously a close game and a 2-point win there. I think 2 even teams. I really do think that was 2 very even teams there for those 2, and certainly a nice victory there for the Bridgeport Bulldogs to open the season. Team that actually moved down a class. They went to D1. The girls move up to C1. The boys went down to D1. They were C2 last year. They'll be in the D1 12 sub-district with Hemingford, Layton, and Perkins County later on this year. Long ways between now and then for these 2 squads. It's a series. Irish won last year at Bridgeport 72-50. Then they beat them in the SPVA title 73-41. The series now 4-3 in favor of St. Pat's. They never used to play ever. Obviously, they've matched up a couple times since Bridgeport joined the SPVA conference 6-7 years ago. And that was the first regular season games ever between the 2 schools last year. And so I think it's a natural good one on the roster. That was a game that was actually played in late December, I should say, after the holiday tournament. They squeezed that one in. It is now in its permanent slot here, game number 2 of the year, and I think that's a perfect spot for it to be. St. Pat's Bridgeport coming up here from the McGann Activity Center. It's 5:58 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. We'll take a timeout. CT Computer Services on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays, where all in-shop services are half price. That's CT Computer Services, technology solved. Take a timeout. Get starting lineups when we return from the McGann Activity Center after this.
Hey, Tyler, come here for a second.
Yeah, Dad.
Now, it's your first season running the combine. What should you always do?
Always look up and look out for overhead power lines.
And how far should you...
Stay away from power lines and poles. At least 20 feet away in all directions.
I think you're ready.
Let's do it.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
Now in our 20th year, the North Platte Bulletin remains committed to the principles we've had from the start. Independent news service, factual reporting, in-depth information about the city and this part of Nebraska, all presented at a handy price. We're not in for money, power, or prestige. We just love what we do, giving you the information you need to know and better understand this area and your community. So give us a call, find us on the web or Facebook. Subscriptions are just $38 a year, despite runaway inflation.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. Let's get ready for tip-off here. St. Pat's Bridgeport, our nightcap here from the McGann Activities Center. Hit the starting lineups for these two squads. We'll start with the Bridgeport Bulldogs. 1-0 on the year. Colby Lusetto, the 5'10 junior, averaged 10 a game last year. He had a team-high 49 three-pointers, shot 36% from downtown. We also have Kason Loomis, 6'1 senior. 11 points per game, 5 rebounds. The lone senior on the roster for Coach Sturkel. I believe that's right. Yes, he is. Good freshman group. Bodie Dozie, 6'3 junior, 2 points per game last year. Taking a much bigger role. Gage 9, a 5'8 freshman, and Nick Weibert, a 5'8 freshman. So they go young for Coach Sean Sturkel. Third year, 39 wins in his first 2 years. Previous 4 at Ainsworth, and he's got a good program out there in Bridgeport, good culture. Meanwhile, for St. Pat's Searles, they'll start Andrew Brocious, the 6' senior. He had 5 points last night. You also have Zarek Branch, the 5'11 senior, 2 points per game, but 10 in his first start last week or yesterday. Brecken Erickson, the 6'4 junior, averaging 15 and 9 last year. He had 12 in the season opener. Sam Trushinsky, the 6' junior, and Will Motes, the 6'1 senior, rounding out the lineup for Coach Bill O'Malley, 12th year, 209 wins in that span. Irish in the home whites today, Bridgeport in the road blacks. On the left to Irish on the right. Bodie Dozie, Brecken Erickson in center circle to get this one underway here from the McGann Activity Center. Our nightcap is a boys varsity game. Couple 1-0 teams to get this one underway. Ball is in the air, and the tip is won by Bridgeport. Actually, won by Brecken Erickson, but stepping in front is Gage 9. The freshman grabs it, and Bridgeport starts with the ball. First possession of the game, Irish in man-to-man defense. Ball comes into the right corner. Here's a Kason Loomis to the elbow. Kicks left, open three. This one launched by Weibert and drilled. The 5'8 freshman knocks it down at 3-zip Bridgeport. And the freshman knocking one down very early on. Irish break a little token pressure here. Branch has it right wing, and he'll get into the hands of Andrew Brocious. Zone defense here from Bridgeport, 2-3. High post is Brecken Erickson. Backdoor pass to Trushinsky. Spins in the lane. Defender falls down. Floats one in. Sam Trushinsky makes it 3-2, 40 seconds in. On your scoreboard, brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. Learn more at nppd.com. Weibert across the timeline. Good pass up ahead. Caught by Lusetto. Drives, goes through the legs of Loomis. Picked up on the backside. Shot doesn't go. Missed there by Gage 9. Rebound to Will Motes, and a foul in the backcourt on Bridgeport. First one of the game will be charged, I think, to Weibert. It will. He's got the only points for Bridgeport, now the only foul. It'll be St. Pat's ball. 7:02, quarter one. Our game coverage brought to you by HD Management, ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. See Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte. Irish work into the front court. Again, an extended 2-3 zone. You have Weibert and 9 way out front. Brocious near wing, spins, goes high post to Motes. Back out front, Trushinsky. And they're packing in the zone here against Erickson and company. He's got it on the right elbow. Penetrates, kicks out front to Trushinsky. No ball fake, drive, got an elbow shot left wing, drops. Trushinsky, 4 early points. St. Pat's leads by 1, 4-3, 90 seconds in. Ball in the front court to Lusetto. Near side, and he dribbled on the line. Turnover. First turnover of the game. Irish ball up 4-3. And it will be St. Pat's again in the all-whites here. Won both against Bridgeport last year, SPBA title and regular season at Bridgeport. Into the right corner, Will Moats. Comes around the perimeter, left side, Trushinsky. Left corner, Zarek Branch. He'll go inside, good find to Brecken Erickson. Cuts to the right, block in. Great find, great finish.
That's a Swift Auto Center Play of the Game nominee.
What a beautiful pass, and Brecken Erickson finished that off the dribble for the bucket early lead, 6-3 St. Pat's. Bridgeport breaks the man-to-man pressure into the front court. Weibert with it for the Bulldogs. Into the left corner now to 9. 6-3 early lead. Out to the left wing, high left. That's Lusetto. Ball screen from him from Loomis. Gets it to Loomis. He's way out into the three-point line. Jump stops in the lane. Floats a shot, no. Rebound tip into the hands. Brecken Erickson's got his first of the day. 5.5 quarter one. Irish 6-3. Moats in transition. Out to Trushinsky. Fake left goes right. Comes up top to Erickson. He'll reset it with Andrew Brocious near center circle. Hand it off to Erickson now. A little set play here. Starts the dribble, passes right for Trushinsky and beyond his hand, out of bounds. Just an errant pass there. Turnover number 1 for St. Pat's. 5:16 quarter one, 6-3 St. Pat's early on over Bridgeport. Bulldogs having some trouble getting it in. Now they get it into 9 in the backcourt. 12 against 12. 9 against Zarek Branch, who's hedging him in the backcourt and picks up a foul. That'll be the first foul on St. Pat's. Bulldog ball, 5:11 quarter one. Nick Weibert hit an early 3. Irish have answered with 6 straight. That's where we stand. Age 9, 5'8" freshman, bringing it across the timeline. Comes up top to Kason Loomis. Left-hander, he's strong, very physical, good football player for sure. Out near the spike line, picking up his dribble is Lusetto. Comes up top to Weibert near midcourt, throws it off of Trushinsky, who goes, then Weibert goes back and gets it in the backcourt. Nice play. Across the timeline, it's a good heady play by a freshman. Here's Lusetto out near the circle, guarded by Will Moats. Great best on-ball defender by St. Pat's, poked it away. Moats trying to get it, Lusetto gets it back. Looks like maybe a double dribble ball thrown to 9, a little errantly out off of Bridgeport. St. Pat's ball. Second turnover on the Bulldogs. Well, that's some really good on-ball defense by Will Moats and company. 4:35 quarter one, 6-3. St. Pat's early lead here at home against Bridgeport. Both teams 1-0, young season here. Trushinsky, left side. Hedging off his defender. Left corner, it's Brocious. Enters it in. Brecken Erickson spins around Loomis. Throws it over the rim and in. Erickson 4 points. Great move. And it's an 8-3 lead for St. Pat's. That's 4 straight from Erickson inside. Going to try to feed number 15. Breaking the press, 9 across the timeline. Comes up top to Dozie. He'll touch it for the first time. Weibert's got it near wing. High hand by Trushinsky. He knocked down the only points of the game from downtown early. Here's a screen for 9. Right side, baseline drive. Tough 15-footer flowing away. Doesn't go. Erickson grabs his rebound, number 2. 3:50 quarter one, Irish in transition. It's Zarek Branch spinning. Zarek left side, floating shot away, and puts it in the hole. He's got 2. 10-3. Great take by Zarek Branch. That was a tough shot. 10-3 lead for St. Pat's. Across the timeline comes Weibert for the Bulldogs, who've not had many stoppages. 3:30 quarter one, no subs yet. Some are waiting though. Ball into the right corner. 3 launch Bulldogs. Yes, that's Colby Lusetto. He hit 49 last year. Bulldogs back within 4. Couple long early balls to start it off for Coach Sturkel's squad. They're going to need to hit those, and they're hitting them early. 2 for 2 from downtown. Brecken Erickson down low, draws a double, finds a cutting Brocious, layup right side, no, but he's fouled hard to the ground. He'll get free throws. Second foul on Bridgeport of the game. And we'll see the first foul line shots from St. Pat's as Andrew Brocious, the senior. That foul charge to Lusetto, number 1 for him. And finally, we get a stoppage that'll get some subs in of the first ones of the game. Brocious 2 for 5 last night at the foul line. Rolls around and drops that one in. Hey, Viera Wireless in North Platte is your home for cell phone and internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including in rural areas. Viera is also the provider for our connections tonight to make our broadcast possible. Check out Viera Wireless, 1320 South Cottonwood, North Platte. Juan Castano, 5'8" junior in the game for Bridgeport. Second free throw short. Rebound. Bulldogs. Loomis has it inside. Lead is 11-6. There's a bad pass. Brocious is going to pick it up in the backcourt. That's a turnover. Turnover forced by St. Pat's. St. Pat's ball. Also in, Logan Matz, a 5'10 sophomore for Bridgeport. Moats against the man-to-man defense. Brocious left wing three-pointer on the wing. He hits 2 last night. Give him his third of the year. 1 for 1 at 14-6. First long ball for the Irish of the game, and now Branch on the inbound gets a steal. He'll bump off the defender, miss the shot. Bridgeport rebound. Maybe forced that one a little bit. Had a teammate. Ball poked away. Moats going for it at midcourt. Him and 9 tied up. Arrow goes to St. Pat's. Irish will have it with 2:30 to go in the first quarter, up 14-6. And here's the first sub for St. Pat's at the 2:30 mark. Seth Engler coming in, the 6'3 senior for Trushinsky. So the Irish going big. Erickson and Engler inside. I'd imagine that's where St. Pat's wants to go with the ball. Man-to-man defense, I got to think, coach calling 2 Brecken. They want to get number 15 the ball against a man-to-man defense right now. He's got Metz on him. They enter it in for him. Left block, he'll go up. He'll put it in. Too easy. Erickson with 6 in the game, and the lead is 10. And now Erickson pokes the outlet pass away, out of bounds. Back in is Bodie Dozy. He's going to come in for Metz. I think Coach Circle recognizing that was a mismatch for Erickson inside. Putting his 6'3", his tallest player on the court. Inbounding against the pressure here. Weibert sends it in for 9, comes up with it, gets across his defender, into the front court, driving, and he's going to get fouled from behind as Zarek Branch commits his second foul. Second team foul, so he's got both of them, and Trushinsky will check right back in with 2:06 to go in the first quarter. And now inbounding in line right is Gage 9. Down 10, looking, he'll throw it out in front. Dozy comes down with it. He'll bounce past to Loomis, working on Engler. Loomis spins right, goes back left with his left hand, in and out, back in. Good take by Kason Loomis. Did all that himself, 16-8. Bulldogs down 8, minute 50, quarter 1. Good start for St. Pat's offensively. Erickson in the right corner. Skip pass left side, Trushinsky takes a 3 on the left wing. No, rebound, baseline, Brecken Erickson, backdoor pass, Engler, layup up, no, foul though. He'll get free throws. Good find from Erickson off the rebound. 2 free throws for Seth Engler with 1:39 to go in the first, and that's the second foul on Weibert. Team third. And foul line shots here for Engler. And the first one is up and off the rim, won't go. Irish really struggled at the foul line last night. Engler himself did not shoot any. That's his first one of the year. Irish, so 3 for 17 at the foul line. I mean, it was tremendously bad. That free throw missed, but Engler gets the free throw as it pinballs around. Goes to Brocious on the right wing. 3 doesn't go. And Dozy able to save the rebound, but then his outlet pass is stolen by Moats. Moats in a ton of traffic, gets it back up, puts a shot up, no, and rebound to Bridgeport. And then Engler kind of runs him over unintentionally, commits his first foul. So all that. 2 missed free throws. And Bulldog ball after the foul. 16-8, minute 23, quarter 1. Bulldogs, the minute 20, and Weibert working across the timeline here. Able to get it to 9. He'll drive, stop, tough, fall away shot, not a great look. Rebound out off Brocious, couldn't go backwards to get that one. It went over his head, and then he got a hand on it, but he put it out of bounds. It will be Bulldog ball underneath their own hoop. And we're going to have our first timeout with 1:10 to go in quarter 1. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there. With 6 individual campuses, Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu. 16-8 Irish on Husker Radio.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For a no-hassle quote, see local Shelter Insurance agents Pete Voles or Brent Rocco in North Platte today.
Hey, if you're ready to build, Lee Davies Architecture can take you from design to done, including permits, bidding, and construction. A full-service commercial architecture firm with consulting engineers. Lee Davies can take you from design to done. Call today to start building, 530-9138. Bulldogs throwing it out into their own hoop. Come to Weibert in the backcourt. Long pass out to him. He'll hand the ball off, poked away by Irish, out of bounds. It'll remain with Bridgeport. 16-8 St. Pat's here in our first quarter. Bulldogs get it in. And able to get it to Closetto, who will take a deep three out front. That won't go. Rebound Seth Engler inside, under a minute to go. Engler is a rebounding machine. I think he led the team last night with 6 of them. He got 2 early on. Trushinsky down low to Erickson, baseline. Brecken out of the corner. Falls down with the loss of ball, and Bridgeport going to get a steal out of that. Turnover, St. Pat's, their second of the game. Ball to the front court now to Weibert. Finds Dozie in transition. He'll find Loomis. Spins in the lane. Throws one up. Doesn't go. Rebound pinballed around off the head of Engler. Remains Bridgeport ball with 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's been a long first quarter. Like this last 2 minutes has taken forever. And it's Bulldogs underneath. They'll throw it out to Loomis near midcourt. Now 30 seconds on the clock. He starts to work. Loomis out near the spike line. Starts to dribble drive on Engler. Stops at the elbow. Kicks out to 9. 23 seconds now. Resets with Lusetto. Ball screen from Loomis. Goes right against around Moats. Draws help defense. Spins in the lane. Kicks it out Weibert. Left corner. It's Gage 9. Open 3. Good ball. Reversal. Missed 3 though. Erickson on the rebound for St. Pat's. Outlets to Brocious with 10 seconds. In the front court. Brocious waits for teammates. Out to Trushinsky with 6 with 5. Brocious right corner. Tray ball. Got it! At the buzzer. That'll put it at the end of the first quarter. Andrew Brocious. There's the buzzer at least. What a good finish for Brocious and company, and they go to a 19-8 lead at the end of the first quarter. Big bucket there. Second quarter coming up from again after this on Husker Radio.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? Use Occasions in North Platte, the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today. Parking your RV, boat, jet ski, or camper? Park it at MDN LLC Storage. Conveniently located at North Lake Road, MDN LLC Storage is safe and secure with gated pin pad entry and security cameras monitoring 24/7. Call Faith at 532-1332 or Mike at 227-2602 to get your spot.
It's a 19-8 lead for North Platte St. Pat's here over Bridgeport at the Begin Activity Center. Tanner Struckman with you. The Irish get a buzzer beater 3 there right at near the buzzer by Andrew Brocious. He's got a game high 7. Tip ball falls into the hands of Loomis. He drives in the lane, kicks it out to Dozie in the right corner. He gets it stripped. Back now tipped out by Erickson. Boy, the Irish have their hands in every passing lane so far. And it'll remain Bulldog ball with 7:49 to go in our second quarter. Inbounding will be Weibert. He got an early 3. Bridgeport, both teams have hit a 3. Dozie, right corner, enters it into Loomis. Draws a triple, kicks it out. Weibert not shooting. Behind his back, lost the ball, gets it back. Hands off to 9. 9 comes left. Lusetto with it. 7:38 to go, second quarter action. Will Moats guarding him. Near side it comes Weibert. Has to go long ways to grab that right in front of Coach O'Malley. Into Dozie, back out to Weibert. Good on-ball defense. A lot of hands in the passing lane. 9 got away from Branch. Right corner, Dozie, open 3. Won't go. Rebound, Trushinsky, no. He gets swatted across the head. And then the ball comes off the rim on the attempted shot at the end there and comes off his head. So took a couple shots there to the head. Bridgeport commits their 4th foul and the first on Cason Loomis. And Sam Trushinsky took both shots. One as he came down with a rebound and another after it. Bridgeport just threw it up after the call and it clanged off the front of the rim and clanged off his head. So the Irish to the front court, up 19-8. Brocious right corner, inside to Erickson, short corner. He'll take the 15-footer, misses it. Backside rebound is all Bridgeport. Irish have not tried to feed him much inside yet. 9 across the timeline. Lusetto, right corner 3. He can shoot it. Doesn't hit that one. Brocious on the rebound in the corner. Brocious Trushinsky, and he'll work it across the timeline. 6:49 second quarter. Passes left. Branch in the lane. Goes to Erickson. Left block. Reverses around. Puts it in. Bracken Erickson has 8. He's got a clear advantage right now inside. I think the Irish are going to have to feed him. 21-8. 6:37 to go. Tip ball on the inbound. Goes to 9. He'll spin around and get into Dozie in the front court. Dozie will drive. Layup off the glass. Nice take by Bodie Dozie. Makes it 21-10. 6:20 to go, second quarter, his first bucket of the game. Brocious will walk it across the timeline. Zone defense here from Bridgeport. Moats in the right corner. Trushinsky floats through. Back up high left. High post to Erickson, cutting through, spinning. Got his defender in the air, now goes back up. No. Rebound out off of Bridgeport. Remains with St. Pat's underneath. Subs in. Logan Metz back in. And Colton Carrier, 6'2 freshman, coming in. Third freshman to play in this game for Coach Sturkle. Likes this freshman group. That's a great sign for Bridgeport down the road. End line right, Trushinsky looks, finds Moats, left block in traffic, off the glass. Got good positioning. Erickson saw a lot of the attention. Moats has his first points with 5:57 to go in the second. It's 23-10. Across the timeline here, it's Gage 9, poked away by Moats. Great play by Will Moats, coast to coast the other way. He'll drive in, lay it up. What a take, Will Moats!
That's a Swift Auto Center play of the game nominee.
The steal and the finish, Will Moats, a play of the game there. 25-10, St. Pat's with quick timeout. We're back after this on Husker Radio. Timeout. Break. You're right, go ahead and go to it. Commercial. Go ahead.
'Tis the holiday season, and nothing sounds better than unwrapping the new year with an associate degree or certificate from Mid-Plains Community College. Transform your future by enrolling in spring classes through MPCC. Whether you're looking to enhance your skills or just learn something new, MPCC can help you achieve your goals. Spring semester is just around the corner, so give us a call today at 800-658-4308 or visit our website at mpcc.edu.
25-10, St. Pat's forcing a timeout. Second one taken by the Bulldogs. Irish have their largest lead of the game with 5:44 to go in the second quarter. Logan Winder checks in for the first time, the 6'3 sophomore, joining Branch, Engler, Moats, and Brocious out there. Bodie Dozie to cue it in. Will Moats takes it away on the inbound. Will drives, floats it in. Will Moats has 6 straight points for the Irish. It's 27-10. He's created the last 2 turnovers as well. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Boy, 23 is playing well. And Lassetto went over and back. Forced again by Will Moats. Boy, 23. He's going to check out now. But, man, his on-ball defense, tremendous the last couple of plays there. He created several straight turnovers, cashed in on 6 straight points, and now makes it 27-10. He'll check out as Trushinsky back in. A couple subs for Coach Sturkle. It looks like starters out there at this mark. And they go man-to-man, it looks like. Trushinsky picked up high, comes out near side, Zarek Branch. Here's the motion offense now. Trushinsky right, enters it into Logan Winder. Logan backs down, turnaround shot, freshman or sophomore misses. Rebound tipped out, that just rimmed off though. 9 in the backcourt, able to get it to Loomis. Loomis comes across the timeline. Left wing, Dozie open 3, that won't go. Backside rebound, Zarek Branch comes down with it. Branch trying to get it up ahead, pinballed around. He's got it on the ground, and we've got a timeout from Coach O'Malley to save the possession with 4:56 to go in our second quarter. We'll take it 27-10 back after this on Husker Radio.
The St. Patrick's Catholic Church Christmas Boutique is back again, December 10th. Make plans to attend this year's boutique at the church at 415 North Chestnut from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on December 10th, with lunch served in the parish hall. The event includes a bake sale, crafts, jelly, jewelry, and many other exciting items that are on your Christmas lists. The annual Christmas Boutique is December 10th at St. Pat's Catholic Church from 10 to 3. Stop by to fill out your Christmas lists and get some early shopping done.
Just like the athletes on the field, court, or track, your heating and cooling units work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed when the air conditioning stops running cold or your furnace shuts down. Call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit altogether. That's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. 27-10, St. Pat's with the advantage. Second quarter action here at home against Bridgeport. Brocious, top to Winder, near wing Trushinsky, looks in, Branch off a screen, long 2 out front, short, Rebound on the end line, pulled in by Dozie. Lusetto quickly into the front court. Weibert leaked underneath the hoop, throws it up. No, rebound out to Brocious. Long. Into the front court quickly is number 1. That's Trushinsky way out front. NBA range 3 deep, and he hits his first of the game. Long ball from Sam Trushinsky. Irish lead is pushed to 20, 30-10. Into the front court, Lusetto. 4:10 to go, second quarter. And Lusetto, as he passes, gets knocked down, and that'll be Zarek Branch's third foul. He's going to have to go to the bench. 3 of the 4 fouls for the Irish have been to number 12. So he'll check out, as will Brocious. Moats and Erickson come in. This is biggest lineup Irish probably could have when you have Engler, Erickson, Moats, and Winder out there. Here's Weibert, right wing. 4:05 second quarter, inside to Loomis, dribbling at the free throw line. Nowhere to go. Back out to Lusetto. He'll drive, kick, set up Weibert, wide open 3, and short. Trushinsky on the board. Good look, though, from Weibert, who hit one early. Into the front court. Moats, 15-footer on the baseline quickly. Blocked out by Lusetto. Remains with St. Pat's, 3:48 to go in our second quarter. Inbounding end line right will be Trushinsky. Looks, throws it out front to Moats, comes up with it near midcourt. And he'll come right to Trushinsky. Direct the offense against the man-to-man. Motion offense, near side Moats has it now. They come up top to Logan Winder, tray ball for him. Yes, Logan Winder drops his first points of the game. 7 in his first real varsity time last night, and a tray ball there is second of the year. 33-10 Irish. And they've hit 4 threes in the game. More than yesterday. They hit 3 in all of the game yesterday. Tip ball, Moats steal. Will Moats, what a play. And then Lusetto commits the foul. Boy, Will is playing a really good game. Tipped that ball to himself like a defensive back. Comes up with it. And then offensive pass interference with the foul after it. Or holding, I'm not sure what the analogy would be there, but it's the 15 foul, second on Lusetto, 3:17 to go in the second quarter. Okay, that analogy with football may have not worked, but you get the idea. Probably a holding on the defense there, what it becomes the defense. Winder inside open, right block there. Comes up the screen on the end line. It makes it 35-10. Winder with 5 points. The sophomore with 5 in a row. Weibert with 2:50 to go in our second quarter. Boy, is this second quarter ballooned up. 16-2 run here in the second. Ball screen, right side 9, driving. Bounces off the defender. Floating shot doesn't go. Put back Weibert, no. Rebound Trushinsky. 2 freshmen, though, making some nice plays inside. Erickson into the front court, running the court. Will drive around the defender, floats it up, and rolls it in. 10 for Erickson, 37-10 Irish. And there's Moats picking up a foul at midcourt as Lusetto runs down the near sideline. That'll be Will Moats' first foul. Team 5th with 2.5 to go here in the second quarter. Subs in. Here's Holden Schultz, 5'9" junior, in for the first time for Bridgeport. And I think Brocious back in for St. Pat's. Inbound comes to 9. 2:29 second quarter, 37-10. St. Pat's dominating this quarter. Schultz right wing, right in front of the Irish bench, top to 9. Dribbles with his left hand. Comes back right, bounce passes near side for Lusetto. Lusetto gets a ball screen, comes right, not open. Good defense by Winder, spins, draws the help, kicks it out to Schultz. Out front to Dozie, back to Lusetto near wing. Winder on him, Lusetto deep 3. Tried to bank it in and it worked. Lusetto banks in the deep 3, 37-13. Boy, that was deep from the bank. That was from the bank in Bridgeport there. 37-13 off the bucket. Minute 45, second quarter. Brocious slowing things down, coming right into the right corner to Erickson. Up top, zone defense. Here's Winder. Left corner, Trushinsky. Irish are gotten a little 3 happy, and they've been hitting them. Erickson, elbow shot blocked, foul, they say. Boy, that looked pretty clean. See if they call a body or a hack. But they will get Lusetto's third. They call a hack. That is his third foul, team 6th. With a minute 29 to go in the second quarter, Erickson to the line for 2 free throws. And the junior drills the first with a swoosh. He's got 11. Just like Jessica Braithwaite Photography wishes the Irish the best of luck this season. Jessica is both contemporary and timeless when illustrating your life. When it comes time to capture your moments, reach out to JBP on Facebook or at JessicaBraithwaitePhotography.com. Thomas Gale, 5'11" junior, checks in for the first time for the Irish. Moats back in as well. Free throw by Erickson doesn't go. Long rebound out to Brocious, though. St. Pat's has got another opportunity off the miss. You're going to miss a free throw, get the rebound. 38-13. Moats on the right wing. Into the right corner. Winder out of the corner. Comes high post. Erickson, backdoor pass to Moats. Moats out to the perimeter as he tracked it down. Minute 9, second quarter. Gale, right corner again to Winder. Comes back near wing. Erickson playing the high post right now. Gale in the left corner. Back to Brocious near side. High post again to Erickson. Back to Brocious. 3 on the left wing. Senior drills his third of the game. Give him 10 points. And it's 41-13 Irish. Irish have hit 5 first half three-pointers. Quickly in the front court, Juan Castano in the game again. 39 seconds now. 9 with the ball screen from Loomis. Out between the circles. Near side Dozie. High hand from Winder. Down inside to Loomis. Loomis turns and shoots over Erickson short. Brackett Erickson has his 5th board of the game. 27 seconds, second quarter. Brocious into the front court to Moats in the right corner. 20 seconds now. Inside to Erickson. Works on Loomis. Turns and spins. Stripped as he tried to go around him. Nice steal by Kason Loomis. Into the front court with 14 seconds. Loomis driving, floating shot. Yes! Kason Loomis coast to coast. Makes it 41-15. 7 seconds now in the quarter. 5 seconds in the first half. Brocious comes right with 3, with 2. Ball screen, NBA Ranger. No at the buzzer. But he hit the first quarter 3. Didn't get the second quarter 3. And that takes us to halftime here at McGann. North Platte St. Pat's, a blistering second quarter, 22 points, and they lead 41-15 over the Bridgeport Bulldogs. Coming up at half, we'll have a first edition of McDade Lucky Stars. We'll hear from the St. Pat's, principal of the day for North Platte St. Pat's, which on Friday, yesterday, was Matthias Molina, a first grader, and we'll come back and get you halftime numbers from this one. Again, to score 41-15, St. Pat's with the lead. Timeout and halftime coming up next.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte. When it comes to medical testing, it's important to find a company you can trust. Serving the area for more than 55 years, Pathology Services is your trusted source for quality, accessible, and affordable laboratory testing. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Welcome back here on Husker Radio. McDade Lucky Stars. We're our first edition of McDade Lucky Stars of the season here, and we're talking with a first grader at McDade Elementary, Matthias Molina. How are you?
I'm good.
How is first grade?
Good.
Who's your teacher?
Miss Fleck.
And do you like her?
Yes.
She easy or hard or?
Hard.
She's tough, huh? Yeah, I know that. I had my kids go through her, yeah. But she's a good teacher, right?
Yes.
Very good. You get to be principal of the day. Now, this was something I think was auctioned off maybe at Green, and you get to be principal of the day. How excited are you for this?
Very excited.
And what are you going to do?
I don't know.
You have no idea what you're going to do? I mean, so you got to be Mrs. Wood, right?
Yeah.
You think you get to you don't get to get kids, if kids in trouble, are they going to come to your office then?
I think.
And so are you secretly hoping somebody gets in trouble just so you can have them come into your office?
Yes.
I mean, right, you got your friends, you want your friends to be in trouble, just so you can be their principal for that day, right?
Yeah.
What would your punishment be if somebody, got in trouble for talking when they weren't supposed to be?
they would need to say sorry to their teacher, and whatever teacher was in charge, they would need to say sorry and say sorry to their classmates.
That's probably fair. So, do you think you'll be a tough principal or an easy principal?
Tough.
Tough, hard on them. I like it. Disciplined, right?
Because then you would need to say sorry to your whole entire class, and whatever class here that you got to say sorry to them too.
Absolutely. You've never, let's make it clear, you've not been sent to the principal's office, have you?
No.
Very good, very good. Although we're doing this interview in the principal's office, so we're kind of getting a feel. Do you think you get to sit in the big chair then?
I think yes.
I think so. I don't know why you wouldn't. So all right. So principal of the day. How excited were you when you found out you got to do this?
I'm Barry. I was hoping it would be just the next day, right after that day.
Yeah, but it's coming up here soon, so that should be pretty fun. Matthias Molina, a first grader at McDade Elementary. What do you like doing when you're not in school?
Playing with my family.
Playing with your family. Do you have siblings? Brothers and sisters?
Just one brother, and that's it.
And is he older, younger?
He's younger than me. He's 3.
All right, 3 years. Is he starting preschool?
He already started preschool a few days ago.
Very good, very good. What's his name?
Joaquin.
Joaquin, all right, I like it. So 2 boys, that's probably a crazy household, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever fight?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I like the honesty. What do you want to be when you grow up, Matthias?
I have no idea.
Maybe principal?
Yes.
I guess we'll see how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you might not like it.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be jobs. Do you think there's jobs that Mrs. Wood has to do that she doesn't like?
Yes.
Like what?
I don't know.
I mean, there's got to be some, right? There's got to be some things that you're like, I don't want to do this.
I'm like send people to the office and
then have to be mad at them, right? Or not mad, but disciplined, right? And tell them what you did wrong. That's probably not fun for her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she likes doing that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I think the perfect day for her would be no kids have to come to her office, right?
Yeah.
But not for you. You need at least one to have to come to the office.
Yes.
Who's your best friend?
Kason.
Would you be excited if he got sent to the principal's office for being naughty when you're principal of the day? He's shaking his head yes. All right. Well, at least you know you won't be in trouble in that situation. But all right. Well, thank you so much for talking with me, Matthias. Enjoy principal of the day, and maybe that's your future. We'll see. Have a great rest of first grade, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, more halftime coming up after this.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of the North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
Are you tired of fixing that old fallen down fence? Or maybe you're just ready to replace the one you have. Lazy TS Custom Fencing in North Platte is here to help. I'm Travis Cooley, the owner of Lazy TS Custom Fencing, and I specialize in all fencing needs, from barbed wire in the sandhills to the backyard fence in town. I also offer tank setting, snow removal, and any skid loader service required. Call today for a free estimate, 308-539-9579. Lazy TS Custom Fencing of North Platte.
Welcome back on Husker Radio. We are at the halftime break here. North Platte St. Pat's leading Bridgeport 41-16 here at the half at the McGann Activity Center. Tanner Struckman with you. We've got Jack Condon on the video producing side here today. As North Platte St. Pat's 41-15 at the break. Comfortable lead here for the Irish, who played really well in this game. That's a good Bridgeport team. They're going to win a lot of games, I do think, but Irish playing really well. First half numbers brought to you by Condon Signs, North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company. Condon Signs creates custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and much more. They'll also service your existing signs. Quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Viner at condonsigns.com. Irish 19-22 by a quarter, 41 and a half. Brecken Erickson leading with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 10 for Andrew Brocious. That's a fourth career double-figure game for him. He has 3 threes. 7 for Sam Trushinsky, 6 for Will Motes, 5 for Logan Winder, 2 for Zarek Branch. Irish 5 of 8 from downtown. They've been dialing it up from downtown. 2 of 6 at the foul line, 3 turnovers. Trailed early by 2. Lead them by as many as 27. They lead by 26 here at the break. Did commit 5 fouls. Branch has 3 of them. Meanwhile, for Bridgeport, 8-7 by quarter, 15 in the half. They were led by Colby Lissetto with 6-4 for Kason Loomis, 3 for Nick Weibert, 2 for Bodie Dozie. Bridgeport 3 of 7 from downtown. Most of their points coming from the three-point line. Did not shoot a free throw. 8 turnovers, led early by 2. Trail here, 41-15 at the break. Those get our halftime numbers brought to you by Condon Signs. We'll come back with our second half from again right after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Used to be an old drive-through. Stop in now, get something new. Joe and Gretchen will show you the lot. With our used cars, the fun won't stop. The prices are right. The mileage is low. It's a no-pressure sale. Come find your dream set of wheels at Swift Auto Center, where customers send their family and friends.
Getting ready for the start of the second half here on Husker Radio's KODY, 1240 AM, 106.1 FM. Our game coverage brought to you in part by Dave's Place in North Platte. Next time you're hungry, head to Dave's Place for the best homemade pizza and wings. Dine-in, carry-out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. 41-15 here at the break. Second half coming up here from McGam. On a Saturday night, second game of the year for the Irish. They'll return to action Tuesday. Kearney Catholic comes to town. Thursday at Maxwell. Saturday at Hershey. There is no rest for this team. Only a day in between, I guess, for each game. It'll be a grind. And it's 8 games before Christmas. It's a gauntlet. And there's some good teams. C1, you got Gothenburg, Ogallala on the way, and then Elm Creek, who's some publications a D1 top 10. There's be good games coming up before Christmas yet. Find out a lot what you're made of between now and Christmas time. 41-15, Irish start with the ball in the lead. Brocious with it left wing against the man-to-man. Brecken Erickson out front. Anderson in for Wilmo. It's good. Fine layup. Yes. He's got 8. Set play worked well. It's 43-15. Largest lead of the game for the Irish. Lissetto having trouble in the backcourt against Motes. Able to get it to 9 across the timeline. Boy, Motes has caused a lot of problems. Zarek Branch comes from behind and pokes it away. Irish got the steal. Branch into the front court. Drives around the defender, floating shot, no. Got his own rebound, though. Put back, no. Rebound by Brecken Erickson on the right block. He'll go back up, get the and one. Had the stats. He's got 6 rebounds, now 13 points. He'll go for 14 at the line. First foul of the second half for Bridgeport, 45-15. The lead, the first foul there for Gage 9. Erickson, 1 for 2 at the line today. Puts that one in. Irish 3 of 7, so better than 3 of 17 that they were last night. 46-15. Lead is at its largest. Lissetto and hack on the arm by Motes coming from behind to pop that one away. That'll be Will's second, team first of the half. HD Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. Secret Peeper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Peeper at HD Management in North Platte. Bulldogs, boy, they've had a lot of trouble with the on-ball defense of St. Pat's. Good find, 9 to Loomis, and Kason Loomis finishes that. That's a great find, though, by the freshman, 9. Set up that play. It's 46-15. 6-17, excuse me. Here's Trushinsky, and he's bumped and fouled from behind with the body. That's Lissetto's 4th foul. He's picked up 4 of the team's 8 fouls today. And number 1 will have to go to the bench. And back in is Juan Castano. Lissetto, the second leading returner in scoring from last year at 10 points per game. He hit a couple threes in that first half, but now saddled with 4 fouls very early in this third quarter. 46-17, Brocious right corner three, looking for a career day. Can't get it to roll in. That would have been a career high 13 points if he hit that. Branch trying to deny the outlet pass, takes it off the face, goes out of bounds. We remain with Bulldogs, but boy, Branch and Moats at the top of this man-to-man defense has just been tough. 9 gets it, back, throws it away. Branch trying to save it on the end line, cannot. Good hustle play by 12, though. Logan Winder checking in. Coming in for Branch with 6:41 to go here in the third. And inbounding. Comes in to Bo Dozy, picked and stolen away by Moats. He'll drive in, lay it off the left side and in. Boy, Moats' stat line is going to be impressive by the end of this one. How many steals he has, and now 8 points, and there's another turnover on the inbound to 9. Back-to-back turnovers from Bridgeport, gives it back to St. Pat's. Logan Metz in, Zarek Branch also in with 6:30 to go in the third. Will's got his season high of 8 and close to a career high. He has played a great game. Player of the game honors could be his. Branch out front. Little set play out of the out-of-bounds play. They get Brocious wide open left wing tray ball, and he drops it. Give him a career high, 13 for Andrew Brocious. Previous high was 12 against Maxwell last year. His fourth three of the game, and it's 51-17. Moats pokes it away on the inbounds, and that has been the story right there. Just inbounding the ball has been tough. And we're going to have a timeout, Bridgeport. We'll take it, too. It's brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there with 6 individual campuses. Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu.
Whether you're at the work site or on the trailhead, you need an ATV that goes above and beyond the expected with the power and performance to work harder, technology to make every obstacle easier, and a time-tested promise of quality and dependability. When duty calls, you need the 2022 Honda 4Trax lineup. Available now at Budke Power Sports under the Big Red Roof right off I-80 North Platte. Then you'll learn how life is better on a Honda ATV. For riders 16 years old and older, Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
We've got the power.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams & Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Hey, if you're ready to build, Lee Davies Architecture can take you from design to done, including permits, bidding, and construction. A full-service commercial architecture firm with consulting engineers. Lee Davies has 25 years in the industry. Call today to start building, 530-9138. Irish pull back on the press, 51-17, 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Loomis in the lane, passing right into the hands of Branch. Branch 2-on-1. Branch right, bounce pass, Moats left, yes! Great unselfish play, and Will Moats has 12 points, career high. Branch on the steal on the inbound is fouled. I tell you what, those two, we got to come up with a name for Zarek and Will at the top of this defense. They are all over the place, and they have wreaked havoc, and now Branch will go to the line for free throws as Weibert commits his third. Branch, first foul line shot, a swish. He had 8 career high last night. Or 10, excuse me. Now he has 3 today. 54-17 the lead. 5:47 to go here in the third. Lassetto back in. Branch's second free throw short. Got his own rebound, though. Put back right block doesn't go. And the rebound to 9. And another way it goes for the Bulldogs. 54-17, 5.5 to go here, third quarter. Lassetto poked away by Moats. Again, Will just has been all over defensively. He has made things tough. Weibert to cue it in. Bounce pass is in the 9. Near side, Lassetto. Comes right side, Weibert comes off his hands, but he gets it back, throws it up in the lane. Rebound to Erickson off the miss, his 7th of the day. Needs 3 more to get a double-double. He's got 13 points. Brocious across the timeline with 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Krashinsky, left corner to Moats. Career day from him, career day from Brocious. Around the perimeter, right corner to Trashinsky. Enters it in, Branch wide open, right blocked. Defenders come, got his own rebound off the miss. Put back up, yes, and 1. Branch, 5 of the game, it's 56-17. 5:04 to go here in the third quarter. Foul line shot coming up for Branch. Engler, Thomas Gale, Logan Winder checking in. Trushinsky coming out. Carrier picked up the foul, his first. Mode's coming out and Erickson coming out. Their day likely done. And the free throw by Branch is a swish. And that is a running clock now at 57-17 with 5 to go in the third quarter. Ball comes right wing for the Bulldogs. 9 with a pick. Can't use it. Comes out to the elbow. Right corner now. Dozie driving. Dozie got the baseline. Puts it up, man. Rolls it. Drops it. Bodie Dozie has 4. 57-19 now. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Branch across the timeline. Lost control of the ball as he was looking to drive and right into the hands of Coach O'Malley. Only the 4th turnover of the game on the Irish. 4:27 third quarter, clock running now. Gets to 40. Doesn't matter if it goes under 40. It's on for the rest of the game. Lassetto, left wing 3. Open. Yes! Kobe Lassetto has 3 threes. 9 points for the junior. 57-22. Branch into the front court. Hands off to Gale in the right corner. He'll come up top to Brocious. 4 minutes now to go in the third quarter zone defense here from Bridgeport. Brocious adjusts and comes back to Branch on the near wing. Winder in the right corner. Out front again. This is a team that, boy, you're seeing them become pretty deep. 3:40 to go third quarter. Winder's played 2 really good games so far. Gale to Winder in the right corner. He'll try another triple. Short backside rebound. Seth Engler in the right spot. Misses the putback though. Oh, Seth had a really good opportunity there for put that one back in, and he could not. Other way, it's Dozie in the front court. Right side to 9. He'll try it and hit. Gage 9 has his first points of the game. It's 57-24. Bridgeport's got a 7-0 run with 3:17 to go here in the third quarter. Certainly the best part of this game offensively for Bridgeport right now. Here's Engler. Comes left side, Branch. Finds over the top pass for Gale in the lane. He'll power dribble once, go through traffic. Knocked out by Bridgeport. Hey, Jessica Braithwaite Photography wishes the Irish the best of luck this season. Jessica is both contemporary and timeless when illustrating your life. When it comes time to capture your moments, reach out to JBP on Facebook or at JessicaBraithwaitePhotography.com. Inline left. Brocious comes into Winder. Trying to go out, back out to Brocious. Throws it right away into the hands of 9. Across the timeline comes a freshman. Left wing, left corner. Dozie will try a tray in the corner. Won't go. Backside rebound to Winder. 2:30 to play third quarter. 57-24. Irish put up 60 in their season opener. Should get to that tonight. Gale right side will drive. Kick out to Winder. They'll swing back left with 2:19 on the clock. Ball. A lazy pass to the high post. 3 straight turnovers by St. Pat's. Other way, Lassetto. Held up by Branch. Good on-ball defense. Comes back right side to 9. 9, pull back 3. Short rebound, long. Pinballs around. Picked up last by Gale. Into the front court for Winder. Drives, left-handed layup, no. Gale offensive rebound, though. With 1:50 to go in the third, 57-24. Irish been stuck, though, on 57 for a couple minutes now. Here's Branch driving, kicks out to Winder and throws it away. 4 straight turnovers on the Irish. Trushinsky's going to check back in, as is Holden Schultz. And Zach Lassetto, 5'6" sophomore, comes in for the first time. Our game scoreboard brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. Learn more at nppd.com. Read St. Pat's 57, Bridgeport 24. Third quarter action here with a $1:20 on the clock. We did hit 40 exactly. It's been a 7-0 run since then, so it is a running clock. Lassetto, deep 3, misses. Winder rebound. 1:09 now to go in the third quarter. Trushinsky near wing. Goes inside, throws it away. That's 5 straight turnovers by the Irish. Here in the third quarter, some lazy passes. Here's Dozie driving behind the back pass for Lassetto, who will drive, spin, kick back to Dozie. He'll come up top into the hands of Schultz with 46 seconds to go. In the third, Lassetto, that's Zach Lassetto, right corner to Dozie. Looking in, they get it to him. Back to Dozie as he drives, shot missed. Trushinsky on the rebound for St. Pat's. Trzynski into the front court to Engler. Good find, quick layup, missed though, and Dozie on the rebound. 25 seconds to go in the third. Dozie across the timeline. Right side to Schultz. Back to Dozie on the wing. Free throw line extended. Right corner, Colby Lassetto enters it in. That's Colton Carrier. Back out, Dozie not shooting. 10 seconds. Finds Colby Lassetto in the corner. Right corner, Trey. No. Backside rebound into the hands of Andrew Brocious. Brocious has got 3 seconds. Into the front court to Winder. 2 seconds. 1 second. His shot blocked out of bounds. That'll end the third quarter of play. St. Pat's 57, Bridgeport 24. Fourth quarter's coming up right after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio.
This is Joanne Perlinger of Team Perlinger and Jet of Great Plains Realty in North Platte. Give us a call for all of your real estate needs. Whether you are buying or selling, we are here to help you with your next move. Make sure to check us out at teamperlingerandjet.com. As proud supporters of the St. Pat's Irish, we are excited to wish them the best of luck in their 2022-2023 school year activities. Go Irish!
This is Marty Trzynski. I'm proud to help sponsor another year of sports for our St. Pat's Irish teams. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, I'd be glad to help you out. I've been handling civil lawsuits, criminal cases, and general legal matters here in North Platte for over 30 years. Like our Irish teams, I know how to win. Call me at 534-4837 or visit my website at troshlaw.com. Experience you need, results you want, and let's go Irish.
Viera Wireless in North Platte is your home for cell phone and internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including in rural areas. They're also the provider for our connections tonight to make our broadcast possible. Check out Viera Wireless, 1320 South Cottonwood in North Platte. Start of the fourth quarter, 57-24. We'll have a running clock for the rest of this game. Kason Loomis working on Engler. Spins around him, layup right side doesn't go. Going to get a foul, though, on Seth. Engler's second foul, team second of the half. And Kason Loomis to the line, 6 points for the senior. Lone senior. There's 4 juniors, a couple sophomores, and a bunch of freshmen on this roster. Loomis, the lefty, misses it off the left. 57-24. Make for a quick fourth quarter with that running clock from here on out. Loomis makes the second, give him 7. 57-25. And Isaac Irish in for the first time, along, joining Gale, Winder, and Engler. And Sutton Tickle into the game for the first time. They find Winder, right block, layup, yes! Logan Winder matches his career high with 7 points. Good find from Sutton Tickle on the assist. 59-25. Colby Lassetto, baseline drive, floating shot up, no. Rebound, Sutton Tickle, good find. Isaac Irish into the front court for St. Pat's. This JV group scored 59, got a win. Here's a 3 by Gale that doesn't go. Backside rebound, Engler. Stripped as he goes up. No, just lost it as he went up. And it will be Bridgeport ball. As they sub in as well, Nick Weibert back in. 6:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Career day from Brocious. Erickson with 14 more. And Moats with a career day of 12. 59-25. Dozie out front to Loomis. Dribbles to the free throw line, takes an open shot, in and out. And on the shot, he was fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Loomis again. And they're going to get Engler with his third. Kearney Catholic here at McGann on Tuesday. Have him for you. And then Thursday at Maxwell. That free throw in for Loomis. He's got 8. And then we'll do it again on Saturday in Hershey for a doubleheader. 59-26, it's 6:57 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. That free throw in. CT Computer Services on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays where all in-shop services are at price. At CT Computer Services, technology solved. Irish get into the front court. Gale, right wing, thong 2 doesn't go. Rebound Weibert, 5:20 on the clock, 59-27. 9 near wing, guarded by Irish. Got around him, drives, 9. Quick take with the left hand, doesn't finish though. And good rebound by Winder into the front court to Gale. Passes left. And here's Engler. And he'll reset with Isaac Irish. Man-to-man defense. Engler, left side to Irish, enters it in. Tickle got away, layup. Yes, Sutton Tickle. Got some points last night, number 41 did. He had 4 in that win, and it makes it 61-27. Coy Baker set to check in for the Irish at the next stop. Here's Weibert, right wing. We'll hand it off to 9, 4:36 to go. Lissetto, left corner tray, doesn't go. Winder fighting for the rebound, lost it. Bridgeport comes up with it and then fouled. I think you're going to get Seth Engler with another one. That would be his 4th. Team 4th foul. And it is the 4th on 44. Subs in. Here's Coy Baker in for St. Pat's. Bridgeport sub it as well. A whole bunch. Zach Lissetto, Logan Metz back in, Holden Schultz back in, Colton Carrier back in, and Braden Jimenez, the 5'10 freshman, checks in for the first time. With 4 minutes to go on this running clock. Lissetto drives, stops, kicks out. Jimenez on the near side, kicks back out. Lissetto, that's Zach Lissetto. He'll float shot, no. Rebound thrown back in, out off of Bridgeport. St. Pat's ball. Just like the athletes on the field, quarter track, your heating and cooling units work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed. When your heating and cooling units stops running or furnace shuts down, call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit altogether. That's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. It's 3:27 to go here in the game. Here's Isaac Irish, 2 at the free throw line, doesn't go. Rebound into the hands of Gale. He'll drive, float a shot up, can't get it to fall in. Rebound Bridgeport, throws it up ahead to Lissetto. Zach Lissetto driving, he'll jump, stop, put a layup up and in. Sophomore has his first points. That makes it 61-29. 3 minutes now to go on this one. Irish going to get to 2-0 when Kearney Catholic comes to town on Tuesday. Bridgeport, meanwhile, back in action next Friday with Hemingford. 3 by Gale, doesn't go. Rebound Bridgeport. They'll have Bridgeport, will have Hemingford on Friday at home, then travel to Sutherland, come back out west. They were in Grant last night. Came to North Platte today. They'll go to Sutherland then. Good travel there. That ball goes through the hands of Lissetto, out of bounds, turnover Bulldogs. Here's Porter Connick checking in. The 5'11 sophomore clears the bench for Coach O'Malley. But a good night last night as well. He had 3 points. 2:23 to go in this one. Irish working in the backcourt across the timeline. That's Isaac, not just the team name. Coy Baker near side, enters it in for Tickle. A little late, but Sutton comes up with it in traffic. Hand off to Baker. I'm not sure he was trying to, and Baker gets fouled on the shot. He'll get free throws. I think Sutton just lost control of that ball, but it fell into the hands of Baker. And that'll be a free throws for Coy Baker here. The 6'1 junior who did not score last night. He was one of 2 that didn't get into the book. Did try a couple free throws, though, and this one he gets in. First points of the season for Coy Baker. He scored 4 last year against Kimball. First points here, 62-29. A season high for the Irish in points. Baker will miss the second. Rebound, fought for it. Sutton Tickle ends up with it. He'll go up and is blocked and fouled, they say, and he'll go to the line now. Tickle with 2 points. A couple free throws coming up here for the freshman. He was 0 for 1 last night at the foul line. 2 attempts here, and he puts that in. He's a guy that I wouldn't be surprised just gets us some time. Irish are not real deep in the post position with Erickson and Engler, and that's about it, or true posts. I think he'd be your 3rd best option, and I think he's got potential to work his way up to that. Certainly by next year, but I think he could see some time today this year. 50 seconds to go in the 4th quarter, even for a spell. Schultz out front. Jimenez driving. He'll step back, fade away. 2, nice shot. Oh, man, that was a nice take. And ball away shot by Braden Jimenez. That makes it 64-31. 36 seconds to go. Irish lose it on the near sideline, but it's out off Lissetto. It'll remain with St. Pat's. Post-game, we'll get you all the numbers, play of the game, player of the game, chat with an Irish coach, and finish this knot off. There's an errant pass by Isaac Irish out of bounds. Turnover with 20 seconds to go. 64-31. St. Pat's is going to get to 2-0 on the year. And we'll move in now to a date with Kearney Catholic on Tuesday, who was at the state tournament in C1 last year. They graduated heavy, but it'll be a tough one nevertheless. Schultz out front, Follow a three-pointer at the buzzer. Won't go, and that ends this one at the McGann Activity Center. St. Pat's gets the victory today over the Bridgeport Bulldogs by a final of 64-31. Irish improved to 2-0 on the year. Bridgeport falls to 1-1. Quick Stop postgame show is next on Husker Radio.
North Platte welcomes Hilton True Wide's newest brand, True Hotel. You'll be greeted by their spacious lobby and friendly staff. Play a game of pool or relax on the patio by the fire pit with your favorite beverage from the well-stocked pantry, including wine and beer. Enjoy a state-of-the-art 55-inch television in your room and complimentary hot breakfast buffet. Earn and redeem Hilton's Honor Points. Book your True Guaranteed Best Rate at Hilton.com. The True by Hilton at exit 179 just off I-80 North Platte.
Great teachers know that it's relationships, not programs, that determine the quality of a school. Here at North Platte Catholic Schools, we are blessed with the best. I'm Gwen Covey, Enrollment Director for Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Pat's High School. Tour our school and let me show you the magic that happens when a faith-based education is paired with incredible teachers. We're proud of our strong academics and athletics, but most importantly, our school community. Join our Irish family and be a part of something special. Call 532-1874.
Hey, Tyler, come here for a second.
Yeah, Dad?
Now, it's your first season running the combine. What should you always do?
Always look up and look out for overhead power lines.
And how far should you...
Stay away from power lines and poles, at least 20 feet away in all directions.
I think you're ready.
Let's do it.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
Now in our 20th year, the North Platte Bulletin remains committed to the principles we've had from the start. Independent news service, factual reporting, in-depth information about the city and this part of Nebraska, all presented at a handy price. We're not in for money, power, or prestige. We just love what we do, giving you the information you need to know and better understand this area and your community. So give us a call, find us on the web or Facebook. Subscriptions are just $38 a year, despite runaway inflation.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. A final here. North Platte St. Pat's gets the victory 64-31. Welcome into our Quick Stop postgame show just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Irish 2-0. Bridgeport falls to 1-1. St. Pat's will host Kearney Catholic Tuesday. Bridgeport will host Hemmingford on Friday. Coach Brendan Lyons with us on the postgame. Boy, you got to like that start. You were getting a lot inside. Brecken, I thought, had a pretty clear advantage today. Yeah. You fed him well, and, collectively. But I think collectively in that, from your starters, the thing that stood out the most isn't in the stat sheet, at least on my end, was Will and Zarek's on-ball defense. I mean, they made it awful.
It's unbelievable. Those two guys, they're great athletes, and they really can hound the ball. And tonight they did just that. I mean, there's a couple of times where I know the Luceto kid looked at is it 9? Is that his name? So I don't want to back. And when you do that, you're on them all the time. That's tough to do. So we have two guys that can really hound the ball like that. And the balanced scoring, that's something too. But it's a lot of fun to watch those guys when they're all clicking like this. Hopefully we can keep that rolling.
Yeah, that's a team that's going to score probably 50 a game, held to 31,
yeah.
and first half 15. And I think there was at one point Coach O'Malley maybe said, all right, we're pulling off the man press, and Will said, no. I think that's what it is. But, I mean, he looked like and I know he puts a lot of pride into that, and it shows. And then, he's a guy that if he gets a steal, he's very good in the front court one-on-one, even one-on-two, because he can jump through the roof. I mean, he's really athletic once he gets down to the bucket.
Yeah, right. And if he's down there, he's really patient, too, and he takes care of the ball. And he wants to score, whether he's scoring or somebody else is scoring. So he knows if he has an advantage, like you said, he can jump straight up in that little 10, 15-foot jump shot. That's his shot. And if he's gets stopped or he can't get all the way to the rim, he knows that somebody's coming behind him because our guys just run the floor so well, and he trusts his teammates. And it's a lot of fun when he can do that.
I know it's only game 2, so you kind of have to temper expectations, but you got a great post player. You got a three-point shooter in Andrew who's shooting really well to start the season.
Yep.
You've got a great ball handler, distributor, point guard with Sam Trushinsky. Will's athletic, great on-ball defender. Zarek stepping into his role big. Logan I mean, there's a lot to like about this team.
Yeah, 100%. Those guys, they've really taken to their roles right away. And usually as a team that's got a big transition, you lose your all-time leading scorer. You lose a big guy that's played every game for you last year. Another guy off the bench, it might take some time, but they've really bought into this is my role, this is what I'm going to do. And as a team, it's awesome to watch that those guys, they're all together. They're not individual, they're all together.
I got to feel like you'd have to think they're a little bit further ahead as a team than maybe you thought they'd be game 2.
Right, yeah, I think so
I feel
too.
like
I think so. Even last year compared, game 2 is a little bit different last year, obviously, with Kearney Catholic, but if you compare it, I think that they've gelled pretty well, and I know the other group did too, but these guys, it's different. Like you said, it's different.
64-31, 2-0, Kearney Catholic Tuesday, Maxwell Thursday, Hershey Saturday. 6 more games before now and Christmas. So next 20 days you got 6 games, and Kearney Catholic, obviously C1 state tournament team. I know they graduated their lineup.
Right.
But it's Kearney Catholic. They'll find a way to reload, and I'm sure they will. It should be fun to have them here. I mean, that's a fun series to get, and you get them here at home.
It's very exciting. And JVs last year, they had a really good JV team last year. I'd be surprised if they even lost the game last year because they really had a nice team. So they're going to be super athletic. They're a C1 school. Yeah, we're super excited to have them on the schedule. It was something great that Coach Petrie and I could work out when I was the AD that year, and I think it's going to be a great matchup going forward.
Should be a great atmosphere and a fun game.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, thanks for the time. Enjoy your weekend, all right?
Thanks, Tanner. You too.
Coach Lyons here with us on the post game as Irish get the win again, 64-31. St. Pat's 2-0 again on the year now. They will return to action on Tuesday. Again, Bridgeport off until on Friday. Post game numbers brought to you by Condon Signs, North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and also servicing existing signs. Quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. 19-22, 16-7 by quarter, 41-23 by half, 64 in the game for the Irish. Individually, Brecken Erickson, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 13 for Andrew Brocious, career high for him, 4 of 7 from downtown. His previous high was 12. 12 for Will Motes, that's a career high. Previous high was 11. He also had, a boatload of steals. His stat line is going to be impressive because I also had him with a couple rebounds, probably at least 5 steals. He was really, really good in this game. He also had 7 apiece from Logan Winder. Again, ties his career high. Sam Trushinsky was 7. 6 from Zarek Branch. 4 from Sutton Tickle. 1 from Coy Baker. Irish 6 of 14 from downtown. That's a great number because the thing that might be missing from this team is consistent three-point shooting, and obviously Andrew Brocious is there, but you want Sam hit 1, Logan hit 1. If they can hit 6 a game, this team is going to be tough. 8 of 14 at the line, much improved from last night. You like that if you're an Irish fan. 10 turnovers. They win this one, get to 2-0 on the year. Meanwhile, for Bridgeport, 8-7, 9-7. When you break it down by quarter, 15-16 by half, 31 in the game. 9 for Colby Lassetto, 3 threes. 9 for Kason Loomis. 4 for Bodie Dozie. 3 from Nick Weibert. 2 apiece from Zach Lassetto. Braden Jimenez engaged 9. Bulldogs 4 of 13 from downtown. 3 of 4 at the foul line. 14 turnovers in the game. Led early by 2. They fall in this one, 64-31. They are now 1-1 on the year. Those are your post-game numbers brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Let's get your Swift Auto Center play of the game.
It's time for the Swift Auto Center. Irish play the game. Won both against Bridgeport last year, SPVA title and regular season at Bridgeport. Into the right corner, Will Motes. Comes around the perimeter, left side, Trushinsky. Left corner's Eric Branch. He'll go inside, could find a Brecken Erickson. Cuts to the right, block in. Great find, great finish. That's the Swift Auto Center play the game.
That was number one, but I got to give Andrew Brocious an opportunity to get another play of the game in this one.
Erickson on the rebound for St. Pat's. Outlets to Brocious with 10 seconds in the front court. Brocious waits for teammates. Out to Trushinsky with 6 with 5. Brocious right corner. Tray ball. Got it! At the buzzer. That'll put it at the end of the first quarter. Andrew Brocious, there's the buzzer.
Tell you what, buzzer beaters by player, he has got more than anybody I can remember in recent time. Andrew Brocious can knock down the buzzer beaters. He's your guy. He did it a couple times last year, another one there. That's your Swift Auto Center. I guess plays of the game. Too many to choose from there. Time now for your player of the game, brought to you by Allo Communications, the telecom home team. Allo has taken tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. This is going to be a different award every night because you don't have that Jack Hess who's going to dominate 25 points per game. So I think it's going to get spread around. And Will Motes, 12 points, but his stat line will be really impressive. Defensively, he set the tone. He really played a complete game today. So Will Motes, our Allo Fiber player of the game, with 12 points. That's a career high, whole bunch of steals. His on-ball defense was tremendous here today. That's going to wrap it up for the McGann Activity Center for tonight. St. Pat's wins it in the nightcap 64-31. Boys JV wins for St. Pat's. Varsity wins for St. Pat's on the boys' side. And the girls win for Bridgeport in both JV and varsity games. We're back in the action Tuesday. We'll have St. Pat's Kearney Catholic Tuesday night right here from McGann. Join us on KODY 1240 AM and 106.1 FM. Big thanks to our video producer today in Jack Connon for a tremendous job on his first night. I'm Tanner Struckman saying so long from the McGann Activity Center. Your final in the nightcap, 64-31. St. Pat's gets the win. This has been high school basketball on Husker Radio.
This has been coverage of North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics on 1240 AM, 106.1 FM, KODY. For a copy of today's game, contact the station at 308-532-3344. And for a full list of upcoming broadcasts, go to HuskerRadio.com. This has been a Husker Radio production.